I set up my stream correctly today. Let's see here. Audio. Okay, everything's working. It's on time. Lights, camera, action. Welcome to the after show, guys. What a roller coaster of a day. Unreal. Total roller
I ate
coaster.
yesterday 7 pizzas.
Yeah,
You
I've
had
been
seven-
like big.
You had 7 pizzas?
7 pizzas. I'm a bloody pig bastard. Fuck
How did
me
you have
dead.
7
Wow.
pizzas? Like
I
slices?
was drunk.
Wow, Marcelo.
Horrible.
Whew.
Horrible.
Wait, was that on the stream? Was that all on Marcelo Time live stream? Can we
yeah.
go back and see the whole pie eating ceremony?
I don't know. I don't know if I think I was eating the pizza. I don't think we filmed the whole pizza. You just filmed me probably putting them in my mouth or something, and like
Because
shoving
I ate
them in my
pizza
mouth.
today, and it was. Oh, we got Speedy Hernandez, $2 super chat. Time for timwrite pizza review. By the way, I had some good, delicious pizza earlier today.
When I go to New York, you take me to the best pizza shop.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
There's 2 places. I'll take you to both. Marcel, you have to come to New York. And by the way, guys,
I
if
will do
anyone's
that.
ever in New York, best pizza. Awesome stuff. Guys, we got Air King Ben reminding everyone to hit the upvote button. KC, Tim got the timing wrong. Live in 12 hours. Yo, you know, it is the whole thing with the AM PM. It is a bit glitchy. What happens is that when you try to set up a live stream and it's a little bit close to 12 o'clock, it sets it up for the next day. It's just a whole disaster. It's hard. Maxis Mathis, welcome to the show. Tommy King, change the time. We fixed it. Oh, Y2K got a new logo. What is this? This is the new
Hamilton?
Huh?
Is that the Hamilton?
That's the Ploprof.
Yeah.
Okay.
But black.
Yeah, if you don't want to be confused, just do it 11:59. Then you're still going to keep it.
What is the 11:69?
No, 11:59 for not flipping the day.
I freaking love the Ploprof. I think it's like the last Omega that hasn't been like just turned into never endless limited editions.
No, Ploprof. Okay.
Yeah, love the Ploprof. Whoa, 7,000. These are actually.
Ploprof is 7,000.
Look at this. There's one for 7,000.
Wow,
that's freaking amazing.
That's insane. Those were like $4,000 when I used to look at them.
Maybe that was the older version. Maybe this is the older version.
Who knows?
Wow.
I think it's a beast.
I had one of these on the wrist. It's amazing stuff. Amazing piece.
How chunky was it?
It's actually not bad.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa, Y2K 5SGD super chat. Have a shot on me, Tim. You and the community helped me make my decision on getting my aviator timepiece from Breitling, the Navy Timer 46 with wings. Congratulations, man. Let me get the drink. The drink today was hard day, Rolex.
What happened?
Oh man, it's just the whole thing. It's hard, man. You have to watch the whole day.
Yeah, like you guys are running too long. You're doing like 3-hour streams.
Never ending. It's the 24-hour nap. Don't complain about us. Marcelo is doing literally 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I've been catching up a little bit on Marcelo's streams. It's pretty good stuff.
It's good stuff, right? It's very spicy. Very spicy.
Yes, check it out if you want a good laugh.
So
let's talk about this crazy thing that I was talking about. So I don't think it's that crazy, to be honest with you.
Hell yeah. Just really quickly here, because
Get
at
the
all the wrenches. I just want to give DC in LV a wrench. And we could add moderator. There we go. DC in LV. I met the guy in LV. He's a Vegas local.
Hmm.
DC in LV. Very cool guy. Trust him 100%. Who's got an echo? What's going on?
It's probably me. Let me see.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Yep.
Hello. Yep, it's Rolex. Where's your
Yeah,
headphone?
let me get my headphones. Oh, they're right here.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Rolex. Let's see here. Let me just go through the chat real quick. Omega Ploprof. Love this one. What do you think, Casey? Are you a fan of Ploprof?
Not really because of the luck jutting out too much. Yeah.
Mm.
So
The,
you'll hurt my wrist if I wear it.
it is almost like wearing
Hello?
Oh, hang on.
yeah,
It's
it's
a
way better.
reverse. Yeah, it's a reverse, so it's all right. It's on the inside.
Yeah. It's on the inside.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very
Okay,
chunky.
okay.
When you put it
Yeah.
on, you can't you can't sit at the table and wear it. You have to take it off
Yeah.
and put it on the side. But if you're just kind of walking around, it's really nice, and it makes you feel badass. I like Arnold
What
Schwarzenegger or something. When
what's
I
the
put it
pusher
on.
thing on the what's the pusher thing on the right? Yeah.
Oh, so in order to turn the bezel, you have to be holding down the pusher. It locks
Okay,
it.
okay.
It's not
It doesn't
bi-directional.
clicks.
It doesn't
Yeah, okay.
move anywhere. So yeah,
All right.
and same thing with the crown. It's
Is
got
that better?
a crown guard. Yeah, it's way better, Lolex. Way
This
better.
this this literally this headphone setup thing is like $7, and I feel like it sounds so much better.
Dude, how come you
Yeah,
have
man.
such cheap headphones? I
It's
mean, you work
perfect.
I know.
IT.
I know. I gotta set this up.
It's unreal.
I gotta
By
put
the
more.
way, I think this is this Ploprof would be the kind of piece that JDG would enjoy. What's he saying? The lug to lug on the Ploprof isn't exactly. So now the cool thing about the Ploprof, the lugs, they fall straight down. Look at this. You see? So it wears really small.
Mm.
And because it's a shock mesh. But then again, on the other side, it's like this clasp is actually like the size of a Speedmaster or something. So it's very it's like wearing two watches on the same bracelet, you know?
Is
Kind
there a
of.
link adjustment inside the clasp?
Oh yeah, it's a full on glide lock
Oh, that's cool.
system. Yeah, you can see it, but it's thick. You see how thick that clasp is?
What does that trigger at the top do? That
This?
gold. Yeah, what does that do?
Oh no, the trigger. Oh, I was just
Yeah.
telling Casey that you in order to turn the timing bezel, you have to hold down the trigger.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like you know how Submariner, it's bi-directional.
Yeah.
So, but like if you're underwater and you accidentally push it, right?
Hmm.
It won't like you won't be late, but you will have to surface like early just to make sure you
Hmm.
still got the air oxygen, right? Whereas this thing, it
It
cannot be
locks
moved.
in. It
Yeah,
locks in once you hit the timer. That's
yeah.
actually pretty cool. I like
By
that.
the way, you know the story of the Ploprof?
What?
It's like what happened was uh Omega had the Seamaster and
Hmm.
Rolex had the
Mm,
Submariner, right?
I see where you're going. Yeah.
And they needed something that will go deeper,
It
right?
was their version of the James Cameron.
It's their
Yeah.
version of the Sea Dweller.
Oh, the Sea Dweller. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Rolex went the easy route. All they did, they just beefed up the Submariner
Yeah.
and added the helium escape. That's it.
This is
Done.
like kind of, you could say maybe constructed a little bit better, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Whereas Omega spent years, just years of making this thing, and at the end, because you see, instead of having a helium escape valve, like I think the original one was sealed in such a way it didn't have a
Hmm.
case back. It was something I think it was crazy, but it took them so long that they were already too late. By the time they made this, it was already everyone else already did it. What Rolex did.
Do you know what I like about this the most? Is probably the sword hands. I wish they'd bring that back.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they had those on the like OG Masters, and then they stopped using. They do skeletons now, but I like those. They're nice.
Yeah. Submariner is not bi-directional. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. What was it like?
It's
It's
unidirectional.
unidirectional,
Unidirectional.
right? With
Yeah.
the I messed those up. Two keywords: unidirectional versus bi-directional. The GMT Master 2 is bi-directional. Submariner is unidirectional, and this is non-directional. It
Imagine
doesn't
you
go
saw this on
anywhere.
someone's wrist, like
I
in
think
the wild.
I have a picture of it on my wrist.
I
Let me
would be
just check.
really impressed if I saw someone wearing this. I'd be like, "Where did you get this? Did you buy this on purpose?"
This thing looks so badass.
Yeah, it's
You're
an interesting
underestimating.
looking watch for sure.
Its ratings poison. Nobody wants to hear about the Paul prop. It's ugly as fike,
That bracelet looks cool.
but it is just cool all around. It's a statement, and I would expect that this would be a big kind of compliment getter piece. I think people would be interested in asking you about it. Like if someone had one, I think people will be like, "Oh, what is that? What is that thing?" Because it's like it
Hey,
looks like such a tool watch,
hey, be right back,
right?
Tim. I gotta take a call. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna be here. We're staying. 1 second. Let me just bring up
Hmm.
my pictures here from the London one. Sorry, from the watch show. This was watch time. Watch time. Where was the picture? Okay, it's gotta be after this. Here we go. Where is it? By the way, check this out. It's pretty cool. Vacheron World
Oh,
Time.
it's the Vacheron version. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And check out this thing. This is some. They had some insane things.
It's really steampunk. It's crazy.
Yeah, thing is so chunky. Chunk of steel on your wrist. But where is the Ploprof? I'm not seeing it. Oh, you know what? I don't have a picture of it on the wrist. I think the picture might be on my phone, but this was the picture of the Ploprof. Anyways, by the way, you know the guy the on Instagram. His Instagram is Lenge on the NATO.
Lange on a NATO.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's kind of a bit of a troll uh Instagram account because he puts a Lenge on really ugly NATOs.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
funny.
his other watch. He has this one. And he's got a bunch of other stuff. Also, check this out. Extremely underrated. Zenith El Primero Chronosport, but this is in rose gold.
Okay,
What do you think?
let me see it.
1 second. Pretty sick, right? Actually, like the detail. Look at the detail on this watch.
Tim, what happened to my wrench, dude?
I took it. I
Why'd you
took
take away
everyone's
everyone's
wrench.
wrench?
I took everyone's wrench, man.
Oh, the wrench wars. All right,
The
fine.
wrench. Cars and Chrono told me to take everyone's wrench, so
All right,
I
that's
had to
fair.
take. Car said take everyone's wrenches. I just he's a successful businessman. He's probably a billionaire, right? So I do what successful people tell me to do. I think I'll you know what? I think my YouTube will succeed if I listen to smart people. What do you think? Do you think he wants what's best for me? I don't know. Tell me.
Cars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Oh
was
man.
reading the comments.
Uh
Yeah, this I don't know why. Who's that guy on YouTube? Um, the little dude with the shitty hairline too.
which
He's
guy?
the investor guy that everybody like gets boners for. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Investor guy. Who's investing in stuff?
He's like, what's his name? Everybody's gonna know who he is. Something I forget. He's like this little dude that's like into investing, and he wears Zenith El Primeros. His like grandfather left him one, or something like that. The story, and then he bought a precious metal solid gold one.
Dude.
I forget his name. Someone's gonna write it in the comments right now.
Mm.
But I don't know.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
Graham
about.
Stevens. That's it. That's it. Graham Stevens.
Really successful YouTuber. I think it's
Yeah.
all fairy tales though.
No, because well, he could be lying, but his story does add up. Because I was in the areas that he was in and where he
Yeah.
bought during the time. So if he did do what he say he did, he made a lot of money.
It's possible. Hey,
Yeah.
it's also if you're success like it's all about algorithm. If you're really high up there, then you can really be high up there. But if you're like in the middle, you're gonna make nothing. You're gonna make like what I'm
Dog.
making on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's bad.
He's pretty successful. I mean, his videos do really well. He made that one video about buying a Tesla Model 3 and it only cost him like so much amount of money. And he like broke it down, like sales tax and like California rebates and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. I actually really liked it. But he's like into watches now, and he just bought a Calatrava, which was funny. He was like, "This was my Grail watch," and it was like the Calatrava with the case back that you can open and close. Yeah, pretty cool.
Got
And
a
he like
college
bullied his.
yeah. Actually, Alex had that one. He got
did.
bored of
Wait,
it. Yeah.
he got rid of his Calatrava.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
know.
What did he buy? Did he buy that Grand Seiko?
No. He got the Vacheron day date.
Oh, I saw
Vacheron
photos of that.
57.
Okay. He rolled that money. Yeah, he
Or
said he didn't
56,
like his
56.
he said he didn't like his Calatrava, which I was like,
Yeah,
that's
52
crazy.
5227, yeah.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
rid of it. Oh, by the
That's
way,
crazy.
this is some of the cars' pieces. Most of these are gone by now, I think. Some of them
Cars
are
and
gone.
Chrono?
Cars and Chrono, yeah. This
Okay.
was we were doing a bit of a live stream, so he brought out some pieces that he had. So, yeah. The Vacheron, the Equation of Time, the Salmon Dial Perpetual Chrono. I don't remember the reference number of
Yeah.
it.
Is
The
that a Grand
Vacheron.
Seiko right there?
But there's a Grand Seiko with the red dial.
Has a
Speedy
321 in the back.
321,
Yeah.
Platona,
Yeah.
the Weekly.
Yeah.
Then he got rid of this Paddock as soon as he went back to as soon as he left. Yeah.
He got rid of that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty chunky. I can see why he would want to.
Well, also he said that it's too kind of blingy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be a target.
Yeah. That's the thing right now in California. Everyone's too nervous to wear their watches.
Humble Pine, I'm actually kind of annoyed, but Tim can do what he wants, but I can too. Ooh!
Did you take Humble Pine's wrench? Is that why he's
I
mad?
took Humble Pine. I took everyone's.
Humble
I took
Pine,
Cars
me
and
and you,
Chrono.
man, we're in the same boat. We're pissed off.
I took Cars and Chrono wrench. By the way, like Humble Pine, he doesn't really use his wrench.
Yeah.
So, but like if he wants the wrench, I'll give him back the wrench. Just let me know. If he tells me give me the wrench, I'll give him the wrench.
Humble Pine, if you tell him to give him the wrench, be like, give one to Rolex too.
By the way, Humble Pine, when he was in New York, he fucking looked out after me. So if he wants the wrench, I'm not gonna like push him.
Yeah, you could have got you could have got your Daytona stolen.
We'll throw a wrench at Tim. Yeah, if Humble Pine say so.
Yeah. Pavel, it will be less Valiant whining for wrench versus winning for Higgins. Genuine move, actually.
Genius.
A genius, yeah. Yeah. The whole thing with the wrenches, it's a disaster. But then the wrenches are really dangerous. Rolex.
Oh yeah.
Like they really like I'm kind of glad I don't have the wrench on Archie stream. It's like it really
because they go run to like Archie if you ban them. They'll literally go like run to him and be like, I was banned by Rolex. And it's like I didn't even know I had a wrench. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Then they say you're the one who's suppressing the speech, blah blah blah. When you don't have, by the way, when you don't have a wrench, if someone says something about you can just block them.
You can block them.
You will not see them.
Yeah, that's smart. I should.
Everyone else so if you have a wrench, you see everything.
Yeah, that's true.
but you can like selectively target some people. If someone's like saying something about you,
Yeah.
you just block them, and that's it. You can never see it what they say about you. It's quite
Damn.
genius.
Damn.
Yeah. James says, Tim, you should never give wrenches for money. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm done with the whole wrenches. Got DCNLV. DCNLV. He's a cool guy. He knows how to do the whole wrenches. He doesn't let the whole thing just mess with him. Hello, OC.
Can I
And
have a
wait,
wrench?
is it Cameron?
Hey
Cameron?
Tim, I've got a really good idea. If I
Wait, who's
get
this?
a discount, will you do that for me?
Say that again.
If I say to an 80, I'll buy this Casio, and then in 2 weeks you've got to get me a platinum Daytona at discount. Is that a good idea?
That's a great idea, man.
Thanks, man. I just wanted to test the Rolex. Do you agree?
Do I agree if you take an AD hostage to get your watch? Yeah, on some level, do it. You should do it and see what happens. What was he planning
Thanks,
on buying?
man.
Tell me the story. I came in like halfway. What was his plan that he wanted to do? Fill me
I
in.
got down 50,000 on garbage, and say in 30 days you've got to get me a Pepsi.
You know, the one thing I don't really like about Cam is that, and this isn't a knock, oh, I guess it's a knock on him, whatever, is that he says that I don't want to participate in the gray market. He's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
participate in it. He's like, no, you just don't want to pay 20 grand over retail.
But I'm
Don't
going to
try to
sell
make it
the
like a
garbage
noble
to the
pursuit.
gray
You just don't
market.
want to spend extra money.
But I'm going to sell the garbage at to the gray market, right?
I mean, you could do that. That's how I got my my sub.
The thing is, though, selling to great market is not that easy.
It's hard, yeah.
You could, first of all, it's hard. Second of all, at any moment you can get ripped off. There's smart people like that look how to trick you. So you have to know what the hell you're doing when you're selling to the gray market. Like you need to have the skill, the
Yeah.
flipper skill.
Super
Yeah, I
chat.
got the
Super chat.
skills to pay the bills,
Super
man.
chat. Finchy, £1, 49 cents. Super sticker. He put the woods, the
Yeah, I knew you
pines.
guys would see sense. Okay, cheers.
Cheers, Cameron. Thank you, Cameron. There had a bit
Always
of an
good to have
appearance.
Cameron on.
Love Cameron. Humble Pine, $20 super chat for taking the wrench, guys. If you have a wrench and you want me to take it away from you, I'll always be glad to take the wrench away. Give Rolex one though. Have a good stream. Gotta run. Humble Pine, thank you so much for $20. I'll give Rolex a
Humble Pine
wrench
is awesome.
until the end of the stream.
Yeah.
He
Hey.
didn't say to keep, but till the end of the stream.
Rolex, you got
Little
your mic
Rolex, I
up
can't
there.
even give you one because you're not in the chat.
Damn.
And
Whatever.
oh, Pavel, don't sell wrenches. Now, Pavel, just let me know. You can just do a normal chat to give Rolex wrench until the end of the stream, or to not give it to him until the end of the stream. Just let me know, because I was just gonna give him till the end of the stream because Humble Pine didn't say like this is forever.
Mhm.
I could use a few dollars. Boom! Look at the Platona. The Platona. By the way, I am kind of. Ooh!
What
The
happened?
pusher's unscrewed. What's up with that? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about this.
Oh, there we go. Another super chat.
Holy fuck. Humble Pine, $10. Forever wrench for Rolex. Ooh, and Pavel, he ghosted you in LA. Ooh. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Casey, I'll just, you know what? How about we give a wrench to Casey? Casey, he's like a reasonable guy.
No. No.
I was actually, by the way, Casey, I was thinking about giving you a wrench because you're like, you are very perceptive. I gotta tell you, you're very, very perceptive. What do you think? Should we give the instead because Lolex, I love Lolex, but I kind of feel like Lolex better with the blinders. If he doesn't have one, he can just block. The thing is, what do you think? What do you think? Casey, yes, Pavel says Casey, upvote. Just humble pine, let us know. How about Casey? Casey's such a cool guy. By the way,
Uh,
Casey, I'll tell you guys this story. I was doing a live stream. I did a live stream within the stream. Everyone abandoned me. And Casey came and saved the stream, but then I fiked it up. Casey's such a cool guy. Why don't you just
thanks, man.
wrench everyone? It'll
Love
be like
you.
a mutual assault destruction. Oh no, the wrenches. We already have a live stream with everyone wrenched. It's called Marcelo Time.
Yeah,
Right?
it's literally
It's a
just all
fucking-
wrenches.
It's a bloodbath in there. It's crazy.
it's a
Hey.
it's a battlefield. Literally, guys, if you want to see it, what a like literal chat warfare.
Anarchy. If you want to see anarchy in the flesh.
Anarchy in the flesh. It's very fun. It's very fun.
Hey, I just wanted to say really quick, Tim. I spoke with Cameron for quite a while after the stream.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's actually a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we share some commonality
Mm.
in the AD game, and I think he was just fucking with us for the most part. But
No,
I
he's
think so
not.
too. He knows how to
Nope.
stir the pot. The pot.
I know. I was kind of thinking that a little bit too. I was like,
He's
whatever
actually-
he's doing, it's funny for ratings.
and he's actually in an investment group. He's going to college. He's in an investment group. So
Yeah.
I guess the school has like a little club between them where it's just they're probably doing crypto and who knows what else, but pretty well off kid, nice kid.
Yes.
So,
He's trying his best.
yeah.
He's trying to give a wheel and deal a squeeze.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
disagree on that one.
Ooh. Well, Mr. 432 was already a super successful investor. So
Multi-billionaire.
a bit more.
No, it's just
Here
that
we go. JDG 5167 $10. Guys, a certain gray dealer is talking up a Jaeger Perrier and specifically their Laureato line. I'm ambivalent as I love Gerard Perrier and own a number of them. Ooh, but had mentally valued them at 0. What does the panel think?
I think they're trying to build up the margins on those watches.
100%. And I think also, like, this is just me personally. I feel like he would. We're talking about Anthony. I feel like he would get off on the idea of building up this brand to the point where the gray market is like, crazy on these brands. I think he would, for some reason, get off on that. He thinks it's cool or
Well,
something.
he saw Roman do it with FP Journe, and a few other brands.
Yeah.
He's just riding on the coattails.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys a private conversation that I had? Or maybe it was public. I don't even remember right now. It could have been public or it could have been private. But can I just tell you guys a story?
Sure.
Because I had a conversation about that Anthony's watch, right?
Okay.
And we were talking about, maybe we were talking live about it, and I think because I remember Spencer was there, Paul Thorpe was there, and I believe Roman was there. And I remember saying, like, you could make you could flip 1,000 watches, 1,000 Rolexes, right? And make $1,000, like between $1,000 to $500 on each one, right? And you'll make $1 million. Or you can flip one Gerard Perrier from from 500,000 to 1.5 million and make that as much money. And we were saying like, man, but it's gonna be a really hard flip. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be, but think about it. Like, what's the amount of work you have to put it? Like, it's a
But you
lot of
only need
work.
one sucker.
Exactly. Find oh, but it's like, where are you gonna find one sucker? And I was like, listen, well, that's the project, right? You have a lot of this. Well, that seems to be the project. You have a lot of people watching the show, right? And you're betting that you're gonna find one, right? And I think at the end of the day, right, watches are worth what people are willing to pay for it. You talk and like people are like, look, like for example, overseas, that sailed away. You probably most people will not be able to get the overseas. So they're gonna look for what's the next. People are always like, what's the next thing that looks like overseas that could bolt? Now, can a Laureato take off suddenly? Just could like, for example, this Laureato here, Laureato Absolute Titanium. Can that take off?
What's the volume on those?
Oh, the numbers are
year?
huge because this is a cheap watch. This is a $9,300 watch.
I think a lot of whether the watch can take off or not is also in control of the manufacturer based on the scarcity that they create.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why what are the numbers available out there? And
Yeah.
if the numbers are low, right, you can have a big dealer to just push the prices up. They can control it quite easily. Yeah.
Imagine if, Gerard Perrier, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, whatever, GP. Imagine if they put out like a narrative that this is a one-of-one handmade type of watch. I mean, they can create the story that these are scarce. These are hard to manufacture.
Or like Omega, that the 321s are so difficult to make. We had to tool up the new facility. There is who knows how many we're going to make. And everybody's just like, oh shit. They could mass produce that watch easy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, like it's got the shape, the right shape, but the quality is a lot lower. Although the dials,
the exact right shape to get a bunch of losers to jump on the hype bandwagon,
a bunch of dorks,
and pump this thing up. I hope this thing explodes over the next
I'll
year.
laugh really hard
because this thing is a fucking loser.
Fucking OC, I love you, man.
Yeah. I want this watch to be very, very successful and draw tens of thousands of people away from other watches and into this fucking garbage.
The thing is, I don't think it will explode. You know why?
I hope it does. I hope it does.
Because it's dumb and no one's that
No.
stupid.
No. Because think about what was genius about the explosion in popularity for the for the overseas is that line was extremely condensed. Okay, there was just 3 dials. There was a 3-hander and chronograph, and the GMT, right? But they were all very low volume. Whereas L'Oreal, you go on their website, right, and they get so many different colors, and there's so many L'Orealos here, right, that you don't even know what to kind of go for. And there's a lot of like kind of doggy ones as well. And the thing is, this stuff sells at retail, if not below. And you can't have this much stuff before the watch explodes. So, for example, they had to have created, let's say, 3 simple pieces, okay? Then do the marketing magic, and then they could add to the lineup. Once the watch already goes. So, for example, overseas now exploded, right? There's only 3 variants of it, 9 watches like in total. Then they added the Everest in super limited, and now that it's exploded, they can add perpetual calendar. They can add other stuff, but you look at Laureato and you're like, all of this stuff is extremely
You got a super
low
chat?
price. Ooh. JDG 5167 OC, please rent. Don't stop.
He's like, and another thing, that tattoo is fucking stupid. Who does he think he is? That idiot.
This stuff is garbage, and it's low priced, and it sells for 30, 40, 50% off. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
this is like gray market distributor garbage.
if I'm gonna play this market, right, what I'll do is I'll pick the cheapest one.
Yeah.
And then hype the shit out of it, and get like 300-500% over retail for it, right?
Yeah.
That will give me the biggest bang for returns from the hype.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to hype this up, this is the watch to do it with, because it's just like it's toxic. It's right now it's extremely toxic. Toxic sludge on the secondary market. But it's got the potential to be, because like it probably the quality here is slightly below Rolex. Like this watch.
Slightly. I mean, jeez.
Well, look,
How
they
bad
got
could
it.
it be, really?
My
in terms of,
Submariner's minute hand has a really bad defect on it. So
Yeah.
defect how? Like loosey goose?
no, there's it's like a piece of dandruff on the loom.
Ah,
Ooh, what?
Like
That's
one of
that's
the
a
one of
collector
the.
piece, man.
I mean, it's clearly loom, but
That's
you
like
can totally
APH.
tell
yeah.
there's like a thicker spot.
Hmm.
So
Tim,
not
let's
all
hype
perfect.
this up. I want this to be the next big thing, because I want
The
the
next-
speculator class, the speculator class of watch collector, to dive deep into these, buy 3 or 4 of them.
So talking about the watch game and speculation and all that.
Yeah.
I brought this up already on Archie's stream, but
Yeah.
did any of you guys see that documentary on HBO about Beanie Babies? Did anybody
yeah.
see that?
Well, I
Did you
haven't
see it,
seen
Tim?
it. I haven't seen it, but Tim Remington, 610 yen OC. So you're saying I should cancel my Gerard Perrier
Absolutely.
order?
Cancel. Remington,
What
you are
did you
a
order
class act.
Laureate?
Do not buy that watch. I'm sure you're just joking, but
I gotta
He's
tell you,
joking. He's
Gerard
messing around.
Perrier got the worst marketing team. The worst.
Well, anyways, like
Okay.
I was saying,
They-
go give it a watch, guys. It'll make you rethink this whole watch collecting thing. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
buy a Maurice Lacroix if you like this watch.
Ooh, don't say Maurice Lacroix.
Guys, let's get PJ popping. Let's go
What is
buy
a
a bunch of
PJ?
PJ.
What is a PJ?
I said I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Piaget.
Piaget.
Oh,
Yeah.
Piaget
Piaget.
Polo. No. Piaget Polo. That's their what's it called?
Let's be fair to Federico. Like in the chat, like I know, like Federico's a fan of the Laureato, but he actually likes the watch. He's not
Yeah.
trying to artificially pump it up. He's a fan of a lot of things, and his opinions are very genuine. So
Yeah.
he likes that watch, and more power to him. But he's not trying to do what others are trying to do, turn this into the next Vacheron overseas.
Well, the thing is, also, if you notice, what they're doing, this is kind of cheap. They're doing as if this was a Submariner, right? Because they got the bimetals, and also different dial colors. It's kind of bizarre.
Everyone is doing that.
Yeah, but not in this kind of weird way.
Hate to
Page
interrupt,
not
but I got to get off. But I'll continue watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Diego, thank you for that
Hey, see you, Diego.
update.
And Diego,
on-
good comments on Cam, and thanks for talking to him.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Great job keeping him busy. Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, where's Mickey? Yeah.
Oh, the website is not working. Yeah. I don't know if I would also. That's the thing. Nobody knows what Gerard Perrier is. And how the hell do you sell this thing? I have no clue. Would you buy this for how much would you pay? Like fair, like tell me how much if you're starting a collection. How much would you pay for something like this?
5, 6.
$5,000.
Yeah, 5 or 6,000.
Ooh.
Only because of the Swiss French sounding name. Otherwise it's like the bezel looks like a Royal Oak, the bracelet looks like a Nautilus. It's a hodgepodge of inspiration.
Oh my god. JDG 5167 $10 super chat. Gerard Perrier movement finishing is pretty good. Bracelets are attractive, of course, not as secure as Rolex. They don't have micro extension class, but I think uh, Royal Oak doesn't, and overseas that has an incredible class, but they're double the price as well. Well, and they also have 3 bracelets. The crown to the Laureato and overall feel when winding does not feel as sturdy as Rolex as well.
See what Bulgari did is they wanted to jump on the bandwagon, but they came out with something original, and innovative, and it's thin and it's crazy looking. But this
It
has
is crazy looking.
nothing, has no flash to it, has nothing original to it. You got to at least give it to Bulgari for entering into this segment, but doing it with something that catches everybody's attention. This is just, there's nothing that knocks it out of the park here.
Well, what do you think about this hobnail, the diamond pattern, as George
But that's been
Daniels
done
would
before,
say?
right?
It's like my Tissot PRX. It's copying the Royal Oak and the Patek hobnail.
Well, no. This, to me, I feel like this is copying, like what's it called? Like George Daniels a little bit more, because George Daniels, he's known for that, the engine turned dials. Like, look.
Can we see the movement?
Obviously, it's a bit of a whoa. George Daniels. What is it? Oh, Daniel Wellington and George Daniels. 1 second. What the hell is going on? It's so. It looks like the website.
St. Peter has a comment. Rather get an Alpine Eagle. I agree with him. Even the Alpine Eagle is better than this.
It's very true. Anyways, he's got the like the engine turning on the dial, that kind of similar, that diamond pattern. And obviously it's more complicated, but it's like classic English stuff. So it's a blend. It's almost like Laureato takes the traditional kind of English dials and puts it into a steel sports watch. Is that cheesy? I don't know. And this could also be, I don't know if this is even what's it called? Engine turn. It might actually be done on the press, like pump.
Yeah, just stamp it up.
Yeah, it could be stamped. I don't know. It's a good question, actually. It would be a good question. Federico is honest and expresses his own opinion about watches Horali's. He doesn't like Rolex.
Yep.
JDG, I still think they're better positioned than Parmigiani, which is generally at higher price. Parmigiani, that brand is dead.
Now, Parmigiani outflanked Gerard Perregaux. I think the new Tonda, or whatever it's called, is getting more traction than the Laureato, and it's only been out a couple of months.
But their watches are so ugly. I cannot promote. I cannot speak good. Exactly. This is what you get when you put Parmigiani. You get Reggiano Parmigiano watches. God. Is this Parmigiani watches? Man, they're so ugly though. The hands.
They're masculine.
Yeah.
They're masculine. They're rough looking watches. They're not graceful. They're designed to be very. These are guy watches for sure.
Dude, that is just butt ugly. The logo is ugly. The markers are tiny. The hands they don't make sense. The date is just feels out of place. The bezel stolen from Rolex. It is just.
They have a chrono one though. They have a chrono one that's better.
I think Laureato kills the Parmesan.
No, the bracelet on that one, the bracelet on the Parmigiani is nicer, much nicer.
Maybe in the feel, but in the outward appearance, it's not even close.
Listen, Parmigiani is something I order at my favorite Italian restaurant, so I'm not defending them. But the Laureato, the Parmigiani, and I'm going to toss in the Mosier Streamliner are fucking all dogs.
JDG, $5. I will still LOL. If the gray market dealers hype up the Gerard Perregay further, bought my pieces for peanuts. Damn.
Well, JDG does have good opinions, and he has good judgment generally. But if are you really buying these, JDG?
He
No,
already
no, he's
has it,
just.
I think.
But he says he has one.
Ugh. Well, if you bought one in the past and there were a few $1,000, then and you like it, good. But if you think that this is part of the hype train and the next big thing, I don't think he does. I think he bought it because because he likes it, and he's knowledgeable about watches. He actually appreciates the good things about it. I don't see the good things about it.
I see Pavel's comment.
Let me see.
And JDG agrees with me on the Parmigiani chronograph.
Parmigiani chronograph. It looks a little bit better. Pavel. Ooh, Genta is sickened. Sickened. Yeah, because they took his kind of designs and just, man, this is just.
Everyone tries to come up with a variation on the
you know
octagon.
what? I think Chapek, out of all these guys, the Chapek is the one that I think
you are
is
spot
the
on.
one that's worth going for. Okay?
The Chapek is almost the only one that should be doing well.
Yes.
The Streamlighter is so round. Sorry, St. Peter and those of you who commented on the Mosier, but the Streamlighter is so curvy and weird. It's fucking ugly.
I'll tell you this: antiquaric, or whatever. This is
Antarctique.
Oh, it's Antarctique. Why did I
It's
say
like they're all
antiquaric?
following the same like blueprint when they're making these watches. It's like they're going for a hybrid between like the Overseas
the Nautilus,
and the Nautilus. It's like
I don't understand. It's expensive steel sports watch. It's like it's a formula.
I think here's the thing though, Gerard Perregay. I think here their dials are stamped. I could almost swear on that. Whereas Antarctique, now these are actually, this is 100% engine turn on a lathe. They had a special machine to do it. The way this dial is created, it's so 3D. It's hard to imagine what the hell they had to do to get this done. It's quite incredible. I've seen these at the New York Watch Show. Pretty cool stuff. Especially but their dress watch is also incredible. These
yes, I love Chopek, and I wish I would have gotten one. But
this stuff hasn't exploded over retail yet.
So no, it's way under. We went to Cellini and we saw those dress watches, and they're beautiful, and I'm sure you could get them for 20% off. They're still sitting in the cases. Nobody wants the dress watches. The dress watches are the ones that really are super nice.
By the way, I was talking to someone at the watch time, right? And they were telling me how in 2019, okay, so today is 2022, right? You go 2019, FP Journe was at the watch time in New York, right? So that's just, think about it. That is just 2 years back. They had FP Journe Havana dial watches. Like they had almost everything FP Journe was available for sale at retail, and stuff was still going a bit under retail. Just goes to show how quickly this stuff explodes. And think about this: you go back 6 months, Overseas was going at retail, and Mike the Snake was saying like, oh, like about 2 years ago, or like whenever it was released, they were actually going for 13. So they were losing $7,000. None of these market things are predictable. But I think if the watch is good and there's demand, this stuff, this Chapek, this actually has the potential. It's got the movement, it's got the low quantity, and it's got actual craftsmanship in it. The perfect storm.
Yeah, but back to the Moser, right? I actually do like the Pioneer line. they have a Pioneer range, right? And I like the
Pioneer.
one in
Let's see here.
I like the
Oh,
one
the
in green.
Moser.
Yeah, the one in
Oh,
green.
let's see Moser.
I love that one. Yeah.
The Moser is the one with just the very plain dial, right?
How many watches Moser
The
makes?
Pioneer.
Let's see.
The Pioneer
Ooh.
range, right?
Yeah,
right.
I like the one
This
that looks
one?
like I like the one that looks like the Movado. It's just the plain dial.
Right on top, Tim.
Oh,
Pioneer?
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Click on
yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Yeah, then
oh,
scroll down. Yeah, I love this one.
oh, the Pioneer. Oh,
It's nothing but a sunburst dial. It's nothing special.
Yeah,
This is
but that
all
green you don't see that often. Yeah.
this
That's
is
in my
all
logo. I think
Watchbox. This is
they
all
stole my
Watchbox
shtick.
pumping up Mosier. They went to
Yeah.
Mosier a couple of years ago and said, "Listen, we're going to buy a huge amount of these watches. But we want to be your preferred distributor. And what we're going to do is we're going to pump this thing up and we're going to turn it into the next big thing." It's all artificial inflation. There's nothing special or exciting about this watch, and the Streamliner is just curvy and ugly.
Wow.
These are not good watches.
Yeah.
These are overpriced watches.
DC and LV has a good point, right? Yeah.
Listen, let's see here. DC and LV. Power of social media. Instagram can explode. I'll tell you this. This watch would perfectly fucking represent me. I'm a perfect kind of model with my sneakers and everything. If I lose a bit of weight, like about 50 pounds, I'm a prime type of guy to explode this type of watch. No, but this is perfect. This bunny ears, everything. You get the whole ensemble. Pink shorts, dude. A Hawaiian shirt. This watch would freaking rock. I love the strap.
I think it's just an echo chamber where
Uh-huh.
where Watchbox says these dials are amazing, and then someone else repeats these dials are amazing, and then someone else says, Mosier dials are the best dials, and pretty soon the entire YouTube community is just saying, man, Mosier, have you seen their dials? They're so incredible. It's just a fucking dial. That's it. I mean, you guys are just, wake up. It's just a fucking dial.
Watchbox fills the safes and then starts spruiking.
There you go.
That's the thing. If you have the power, what's crazy is that you can buy up the whole stock. If you have literally billions of dollars behind you, right?
Yep.
$1 billion of backing. You can kind of buy up every single Moser, technically speaking, right?
You can control the market.
Yeah, and then you can once you have it, you start putting them on Instagram on the right people's wrists, and what happens? It starts exploding in value, exploding. You know?
Do I think the dials are nice? Yeah, they're pretty dials. Are they anything special? No.
Yeah, it's just. I think the color is the only thing that I don't like about this watch is the hands. I don't think they go really well with the hour indices.
You know what I don't like? That we have 71 viewers and only 28 upvotes. What the hell's going on here?
Marcelo's there.
You know what's going on here, fellas?
Yeah. Ouch. Good freaking point.
Yeah, fellas. Why does JJ have 41 upvotes and we only have 28? What's going on here, everyone?
What's the retail on the watch on the left with the green leather strap, and the one on the right with this awful, hideous looking rubber strap?
It's a good question. I have no. Actually, I know this one is like 40 something grand.
Are you out of your mind?
That's insane.
No, wait. Sorry. With non-tourbillon is 40 grand.
What?
Yeah.
Non-tourbillon.
Look, there's this one big day. Oh, there's a perpetual. Never mind. 1 second. Perpetual is, you see it, 49. That's Swiss francs. But let me show you. Let's see. Do they have
That's
one?
about
Oh,
12, I think. 12 grand.
can I change color? Oh, I can. Oh, we can change colors. So here, rose. Oh, wait. Oh, in titanium blend, it's like 25 grand.
Oh, 25.
That's a brand for fools.
So it's got like the outerior rose gold, and on the inside it's got titanium.
How much the steel one?
PG, $2. Give me a wrench. PG, we're not selling wrenches anymore. We're just kind of gonna, unless it's like a super big super chat, and then I don't know. Then if something blows up, then I'll take it back. So
and when you're done with this, bring up the Streamliner. I'll rip that to shreds too.
Oh, Streamliner as well. No, Streamliner is cool.
25,000 for this?
Hey, by the way, Streamliner. Yo, here's the thing. I will actually defend Streamliner. You know why? Because it's not Gerald Genta. Okay, it's like people. You know how people always say we want Steel Sports, but we don't want any more Royal Oaks. Well, you look at this one, you're like, you know what? Steel Sports, completely original, kind of original-ish design. How can you not like Streamline?
Look at it. Oh my god.
Okay, it's ugly. Yeah. Fair. That's fair.
It is original.
It's ugly.
It's original. It's eclectic. Okay, I mean it's different. I get that. But look, like your eyes don't lie, right? Your eyes look at it, and when your eyes tell your brain this thing's fucking ugly, it doesn't. Then that's the end of the story.
But the thing is, listen, this is why you cannot believe what your eyes are saying. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because trends change. I remember I used to look at the fanny packs. I used to look at fanny packs and think like, that looks ugly. But now I look at now the fanny packs are back in style. I think, oh, it kind of looks cool. You can't like this might not be on trend right now because Royal Oak is on trend, but the trends could flip, and then this will become cool. And you're gonna rethink.
This is a little original, like the bracelet links are a weird shape. I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but it's just not attractive.
Yeah, man. I think
it's original but ugly.
Different. I think it's different. I think it has potential to become crazy.
Show me a straight on shot of it. Like that shot is actually more flattering, but if you look at it straight on, it's even scarier.
On the wrist, it looks nice. It wears really nice because of all the curvature.
They got all the right angles for the shots, right?
Yeah. They're deceiving you with these angles. You look at it straight on.
Looks like a potato.
It's like a Seiko turtle, kind of look.
No. It's way more like. There's too many. Like this is very complicated to make because it's got all this curvature and all these weird angles and all the brushing that's at weird spots.
And newsflash, that's not a good looking green either.
Tim, I thought the tourbillon was 50K. Yep. No, I didn't see the tourbillon. I had the super chat covering or chat covering the tourbillon, so I couldn't see it. JDG 516. I don't like the green dial, but the gray dial is cool.
If JDG likes the gray dial, I'll probably like it because he and I have very similar taste.
Ooh. Does Tim believe that his eyes tell him or the voice in his head? By the way, guys, I'm serious about that. You for real?
The voice is telling you this is gonna look better later.
I'm not saying I have a other like voice. I think it's like me, my voice. You guys can't hear the voice.
The voice.
So what does it feel like?
It's ugly
what do you
now,
think
but
about?
If I keep looking at it, it'll be cool.
I need to bring in more people on this because
you got a split personality, man.
No, it's not split. But it's like when I'm thinking. Look, I can't even imagine how you guys think. Because this is like
how come we're not getting very many comments? There's 69 people watching. Look at this watch, and take the time to write your comment.
The
you
comment
think this is a nice looking watch?
What the hell are we doing?
Do you like the color? Tell them what the price is, and do you think this is worth the price, or is this?
Oh yeah, we have to
silly?
engage with the chat.
Yeah,
Damn, OC knows how to spice it. Tim, I
That's
own
not-
this watch. That wrong about ugly. I'm just saying, it's like, for most
Who owns it? Who owns
people.
it?
Peaky.
Cars and Chrono. He's got the Streamliner chronograph. Let me show you. Well, this one right here. But the thing is, like, that's not H Moser's in-house movement. They just hire some, like, that brand that made the
Oh, so here's a straight on shot of the watch.
yeah.
See how it looks.
Yeah,
Yikes! Yikes!
It's okay. I've seen worse. Let's see it. Let's see this little video.
I'm gonna shut up now. Let the audience give their
I
comments.
think it's pretty cool. Look, it's got all kinds of different angles. I mean, how the hell do you brush the? Like, think about it. It must be a bitch to make this thing.
You think this is handmade?
Oh, did you see that? That's a 1 minute. That's a chronograph. It shows minutes with this hand, right? So whenever a second's hand pass. Oh, it's got the Batman on the back. It's very cool. It's very cool. That movement is supposedly real famous, but Ming got their hands on that movement. Yeah.
Yeah, Moser, very rare.
Why did they put very rare?
That's their tagline. That's their brand line. I mean, it's like they're hitting you over the head with the fact that they're trying to brainwash you.
Brainwash you that it's a rare watch. There's only a few of them.
Only a few of these.
But it's a bit unique. It's a bit different. Ooh!
We got the bear in the house.
Bear. Yeah. This is a beautiful watch. I'm telling you guys, it's a beautiful. It is beauty in this ugliness of this watch.
What does this retail at, Tim?
I think it's like 50. Let me see here.
Are you fucking
39? Well, yeah, it's 39,000 Swiss francs. It's like 45. No, it's like 45 US dollars plus taxes. 50.
So imagine if I sold all my watches and I got this.
Oh, you should never do that.
How mad would the community be if I did that?
First of all, I don't think
give you a super slap.
I get super slap. Tim would fly his wife out to California to super slap me.
Yeah, I would freaking send her there to slap you back to reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
can we at
she's
least
a
look
Rolex
at this
fan girl.
Can we at least look at this date at some point and tell me that I'm not that crazy?
A what?
That date I was talking to you about.
Moser makes a date, or somebody else?
No, it's
you want to sell everything and buy a date.
Yeah, this. I mean, Bear's in the chat. Bear, do you have a Moser streamliner? Because
I think
these
he has
things,
a Moser.
Jeez. What a waste of money.
Rolex deserves a super slap.
Bear has everything. That's why I watch his channels when he does his reviews.
Man, oh man!
Look, and they actually ruined this dial with a big 60 on top. Yikes! I can't say enough bad things about this piece of shit.
Well, I don't know if just dogging. Look, it's definitely acquired taste. A lot of this stuff is very acquired taste. But the thing is, that watch is very small, so it's actually not for a lot of people. H Moser could be. You said like Watchbox. They're buying up the H Mosers, right?
Yeah, they have some kind of secret deal with them.
Cool.
So
these are interesting dials. I have to these look interesting.
Yeah.
This is like I don't know what the name of this collection is, but this has the classic Moser hands, and that's a dial that I can get behind. But of course, you know why I like it, because I like Movado, and that reminds me of a Movado.
It reminds you of a Movado. Yeah, this stuff is so expensive because they put the tourbillon in there. Like, does that need a tourbillon in there? Like, that would be cool without a tourbillon, but with the tourbillon, it's going to be
tourbillon
so
ruins
expensive.
It. Tourbillon ruins it.
It ruins the dial.
It totally ruins it.
Let's see. What is that? What is that price? 70,000 Swiss francs. It's almost 100,000.
Get the fuck out of
Wow,
here.
that's unreal. Unreal. How the hell? And they have like every single different color. That's the thing. Like, oh man, they're really abusing this tourbillon movement. Jeez. I don't know. Tim Remington, never interested in Moser. They're cool, but not for me. I own a Chapek.
What?
There you go. I didn't know.
Jesus, Remington,
Yeah.
Wow.
you're a hero.
How much do the Movado watches cost? They're like 1,000 now. Bear, lol, it does
You know how many
resemble
Movados you can buy for the price
Movado.
of this?
Yeah, you can get 100 Movados and then
100,000
LV mod
Movados.
to keep them all.
Oh, guess what?
Wow.
There's gonna be a Patek boutique opening up soon near me.
A Patek boutique?
Yeah.
What? In
Yeah.
Malaysia?
Yeah, no, they already have a few, but they are in KL. So there's gonna be a new one opening up very close to me, just next to my Rolex AD.
Whoa.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna be camping there.
Whoa. Do you by any chance? Well, so you're gonna have to build a relationship from zero,
Yeah,
or what's
yep,
the?
yep. Gonna start the building, man.
And you hope that some of the because like here's the thing, I don't even think it's the AD relationship that matters. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think it's the sales associate relationship that really matters. Okay, if you think about it, right? Like for me, it is like a sales associate can really, you know,
Yep.
sell you the watch. You can
Yeah,
like
she's the one fighting for you. Yeah.
yeah, she's the one that's fighting for you. It's not the, you know, they say, oh, it's this how much you spent, but I don't know. I don't think it's how much you spent. I think it's maybe for some people, yes, but there are extenuating circumstances. Like if a sales associate knows, like, oh, you're a trustworthy guy, then if you go, like, for example, if from your boutique, like a sales associate that you know moves to a different one, she could probably maybe not move the entirety of your relationship with her, but you know, she'll probably be able to help you more than otherwise if she didn't know you.
100%.
If you
My sales associate moved stores, and he took me over with him essentially, and he introduced me to the new sales or the store manager when he moved.
Wow.
But I have a good purchase history with my guy, so it makes sense.
So Tim, with the Patek boutique over there, right? Do you need someone who is already an existing customer to recommend you before they will even sell you anything?
Say it again.
The Patek boutique that you have there, do you need someone who is already an existing customer to recommend you as a new client before they can even sell you anything?
No, but it does help.
Okay. Over here, we actually need someone who's an existing customer.
Whoa.
Else they won't sell you anything.
Jeez. 1 second, guys. I just need to make a phone call real quick. I'll be right
Can
back.
you
Okay?
can you get off the Mosier website before you do?
Yeah, please.
Enough already.
Tim's calling his sales associate right now. He goes, I want to meet the new manager.
Hey, Bear, if you're still on, I love that new old stock piece that you got. That is super clean.
Yeah, man.
That is nice.
New old stock, practically untouched.
Yeah, that's
congrats on the collection. Yeah.
I really like that OP he got. Those OP41s. They're great watches.
Yeah, the funny thing is I was offered the silver, the blue, and the black of the OP41, and I passed on it every single time. Just for some reason, and I might have mentioned this before, like the double batons are just slightly odd for me. They just they're not right. I don't think it's the right proportion for the dial, but the silver one is a nice one. It's the only one with gold indices and gold hands, which I kind of like.
I'm trying to get Cars and Chrono the link right now, but Tim took our wrenches, so we can't drop the goddamn link.
Stop complaining about the wrenches.
Whatever. Anyways, we'll get him the link soon.
Yeah.
Anywho,
if Bear was on, he'd go like this: super chat, super chat.
Yeah, and to answer JDG, right? JDG, I'm not sure yet, so I'll just go in and browse. Yeah, once they are open up.
Bear, what exact model reference did you get? Your new old stock?
Yeah, I was wondering.
And you said it was an N serial from like the end of the run.
Maybe I missed it, but was it the date or no date?
Should be 16610, right?
I think it was earlier than that, Casey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong though. I don't know. But yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, see, so you passed on pretty much all of the OPs?
Well, no, I wasn't offered the hot ones. I was only offered the silver, the black, and the blue.
So if you got offered the Tiffany, you think you would have got it?
I wasn't interested in that one at the time. You know, knowing what I know now, you know. See, the thing is, once I told the AD I didn't like the double batons, I never got offered one because
oh wow,
I said that.
Yeah.
No, because he's the kind of guy that knows that I only buy what I like, and so once I express an opinion like I don't like this about the watch, well, the double batons isn't going to change because it's no longer silver and it's a Tiffany blue color. So, you know, in his mind, it's like, okay, don't offer Oliver this, you know, again, because he
doesn't really like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, number one, Tim, can you drop the link for Cars and Chrono? He's in the chat. And number two, I got offered.
Sorry.
Yellow dial before the hype, and I passed on it, and I kind of regret that.
See, here we go. Dropping the link. We got
Tim has the wrench. Tim owns the whole car, so he can't. No one else can drop anything.
Great pickups, Bear.
Yeah.
Instagram, the real Cars and Chrono just hung out with JJ. Wanna say hi? Ooh, and the Air King Ben. Instant snitching. Tim, your business advisor. Cars is rebel streaming.
I took a peek. Over there, dude. That house is packed over there. How many people you got?
Ouch.
369.
Yeah. The deal is the deal with owner. We got baby Dogecoin rocket to the moon. Jeez.
And Bear's the Omega Chronoscope that he got was a good looking color. I mean, which color that comes in multiple colors, but I think the one that he got, I think
hello
color, it looked the best.
Real Cars. What's
going on, Cars?
Guys,
how's it going, man?
Good, man. Yeah, I was just on JJ's, man. It was good catching up with JJ, Marco.
Great. Great.
By the way, I know I love you, but I like those guys as well. So hopefully, folks don't hold it against me.
Okay, all right. Well, gonna change. People gonna change the name. The real Cars and Chrono, etc.
The fake autos and.
Here we go. Sorry for dropping the link. I was just trying to figure something out. I got it. Air King Ben, I got it. I'll bring out. I'll just keep it here on the screen. There we go.
You're gonna have it scrolling across the screen.
Yeah, scrolling. Cars and Chrono streaming with competition.
That's right.
Hey man, how's it going? We were just talking Mosers and what's it called? Oh, the Laureato. What's the future? What's the future, man? What's the next hype thing? What do you think these watch box and you know these gray market dealers, what are they gonna hype next? Are we just going to fall in line like sheep, or are we going to stand up and say, hey guys, come on, we can't just listen? to what the gray market tells us.
Yeah. So, by the way, KCOC and Rolex, man, what's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing, Cars?
What's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, what's up, man? So, by the way, before we get into all the watch talks, so did everybody get de-wrenched, Tim?
Well, I gave a wrench to DC and LV.
All right, DCNLV is cool, man. He's actually a
Cool
pretty
guy.
balanced guy. All right, yeah,
Right.
DCNLV, absolutely.
He's very reasonable, very, very.
And he's on
reasonable
pretty
guy.
often as well, so that's good.
Yeah. Yep. He gives me directions. He gave me directions in DC. I would have been literally lost if he didn't like point me. Go to the left. Go to the right. No, I'd be lost.
Yep.
And he's he's a very keen guy. He's been watching the show since forever, so very, very neutral about the whole.
Anyone else?
And ER. Well, the thing is, like last time I took ER's wrench, it was let's just say it was a disaster. So ER can keep the wrench. She's the boss. She's the boss. And I just don't want to get in trouble, man. Last time I took a wrench, it was
But Cars, what do you
Rat.
think about as part of your executive and leadership mentorship of Tim? Your advice was, listen, be bold, be decisive, take everybody's wrench away. And then here we are 1 hour later, and he's already giving DC a wrench. It's like...
So, yeah, actually, OC, great question. So you're talking about on Archie's stream, right? When I super chat around being decisive. Yeah, because the reality is, as much as people are trying to chip shot in advice to Tim, it's his channel, and he's the CEO, he's a leader, and even if he fucks shit up, he's gonna have to own that. And all of us on the sidelines, like you think about even the president of the U.S. or any leader, everybody's gonna go after them. But until you're in the seat, they don't have a clue. So I guess my response to EOC is around the wrenches. Yeah, my advice was de-wrench everyone, including ER. So anyway, we'll take that off.
De-wrenching a president.
I know ER is what's the angel of community?
The angel of the community. It's true.
And we'll table that for a different discussion. But DCNLV, because I know him and I know he doesn't actually
she rarely comes to my channel anyway. No. She's rarely.
I'm not talking about ER. I'm talking about DCNLV. He's actually off and on, and I think he's a balanced guy because I actually met the guy in person. So
yeah, but
I agree. De-wrenching everyone's a good idea. I got de-wrenched. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. But what I'm thinking is you're trying to implore on Tim to not be so wishy-washy. Number one, and to number two, stick to your guns and make decisions and show that you're a leader, right? So because it is his show and he owns everything and he has to, set the strategic direction for the channel. But
and he is though. But the thing is, OC, even though we don't realize it, he is. And I think part of the entertainment why people enjoy this live stream interaction, because everybody can just chip shot in opinions. But at the end of the day, Tim's making his decisions. Even though we don't realize he is. Because think about it, when Jonathan, when he made a decision around Bear and Jonathan, he did make a decision, even though we think he's wishy-washy, he made a decision.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to own that.
And listen, you can't change Tim's personality. Tim's personality is he's a people pleaser, right? His goal is to for everyone to get along and
I don't think it's even actually I don't see it that way. I don't think he's a people pleaser. Actually, I think people pleaser. I think I understand what you're saying by that. He's just
he doesn't believe in drama and conflict unnecessarily. So he's
it's not even about drama conflict. I think again, I don't own the channel, and that's why I'm a Muppet here giving my opinion. Tim has his own perspective, and he's trying to do the best he can. Whatever people pleaser or
I'll tell you this: I wasted or spent so much time trying to kind of help out and sort everyone's problems on the on the stream and like behind the scenes, like off air, like hours, hundreds
Why?
of
Why
hours.
do you do that though? Why?
Exactly, right? Like, and what I found out, man, it's not my job. I'm just here to provide platform for people to come on, have talk watches, chill, hang out. If people can't get along, that's their problem. They should sort it amongst themselves. You know what? I don't have the time. I'm taking. I paid $250 to take take a class on filmmaking. Right? I should be studying how to make better content for the viewers. I'm not here to kind of spend my time sorting problems amongst people. That's not what it's all about. I'm not a what's it called? Like a psychiatrist and stuff like that, even though I took psychology classes.
I think folks overthink this, man.
Yeah.
I think, I'm a really big fan of Occam's razor. So Occam's razor is the easiest path to a solution is the A to B. So don't overthink this stuff. So again, like Tim, this is your channel, man. You have a gut feeling. You think what's right, and I think a lot of the entertainment factor is the fact that all of us, including me, we can all chip shot in our opinions, right? And that's what makes this channel interactive. But at the end of the day, it's your channel, and if it fails, it's going to fail because of you. If it's successful, because of you.
Trust me, Cars. It's gonna fail, and that's gonna be the best part. Watching as the channel crashes and burns. It's gonna be good, guys. Make sure you subscribe, you like, make sure you super chat because you want to build it up because it's gonna be glorious.
You want to have a first class cabin on the Titanic.
First class seat. You want to have a drink in hand. By the way, I would love a drink. I would love. By the way, cars. I'm drinking.
Hey, by the way, did you finish that bottle yet? By now?
No. Look, I'm halfway through. I would love for someone to buy me a drink. That's his Cars' drink right here. We're celebrating 300 episodes. We're glad we made it this far, but you want to be watching every day because this is gonna get juicy and explosive, guys. We're going
one more thing.
Yes.
Sorry. One more thing, Bear. If you type everything in caps, YouTube algorithm will put a timeout on you.
Yeah. Bear.
Oh,
don't
Bear
type
on?
capitals. Don't type capitals. I have nothing to do with the capitals. Be careful, guys. Be careful with the capitals and too many emojis, unless they're Cars and Chrono limited edition emojis.
Actually, did my emoji get banned as well, or just the
No. It's all good. It's all good. And
that's the thing. That's for the record. I don't care about my rent. So anybody that's worried about the rent, that's fucking lame. Don't worry about the wrenches.
Tim $5. Tim will find the right recipe and can lead his wristwatch space. He's got the charisma. I'll tell you this. Can I tell Cars? Can I share an experience with you? Something that's really personal. I never told anyone. This is really psychology kind of stuff. I told you about the voice. I told people about the voice. By the way, Cars, real quick. When you think, do you hear yourself think? Like, do you have internal monologue as if you're reading a book and it's kind of like it's playing like a little radio in your head as you're reading stuff? How do you think?
So I don't hear my voice. You know what nightmares I have, Tim?
It's not a nightmare.
I never graduated college. Like I failed all my exams. That's my recurring nightmare. So I don't know about voices, but I don't know.
But like when you're thinking, don't you hear yourself think?
Actually, no.
Oh
no, I don't
shit!
Hear
what?
So,
I thought everyone because. Huh?
Told you were the weird one.
I thought everyone.
No. I speak to myself when I'm thinking, for sure.
You talk to yourself out loud?
Yeah. 100%.
But you cannot hear yourself in your head, like talking.
Oh no, that's what I mean. When I'm like thinking, I'm thinking internally, speaking to myself, doing monologues.
So you can hear the voice. You can hear the monologue.
100%.
Boom. So we're the same. So me and Rolex, we can hear ourselves talking to ourselves.
Is it in
our
Russian
head.
or English, Tim?
It was Russian and then it flipped to English.
Okay.
By the way, Rourke Malcolm, thank you so much for becoming a staff writer. The membership really helps me out. That's the first class seat to the YouTube. Rourke Malcolm, $2 Canadian. I have an internal monologue, Tim. It's all good. There's just two different types of people. And I didn't realize that there's two kinds of people, that there's those who can hear the internal monologue and there's those who cannot. They have to externalize it to think about it. It is kind of annoying to have the internal monologue. You know why?
Why, Tim?
Because then like you could be sitting, right? And you're talking to, like, you can hear yourself think and you can't concentrate. You just like, you can't do. Oh, the SKX, man.
SKX. Those are expensive now.
Damn, those exploded.
Yeah. Is
Exploded
that
in price.
01? Oh, that's the patty. Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
Love
Which
this
good
watch.
then?
Fucking love it.
009 or something like that, right? The numbers?
Yeah. Actually, I think it might be 009. I'm not sure the exact reference, but as a diver, this is beyond. After my deep sea, I love this fucking watch, man. It's not about the hype. It's not about brands, but man, this is a boss watch, and don't let anyone else tell you different, man. This is a boss watch.
It's great to wear around to LA right now. Watches like that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I wouldn't mind one. Yeah, it was not SK. Oh, we got Air King Ben.
Cool.
Air King Ben, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, Air King?
Hey, Ben.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Good afternoon. My time.
Hey. That was cool how you snitched on cars. Very nice. No, I have
a
him spy.
confession.
He's my spy.
I have a
Air King
confession.
Ben he's my spy.
Oh, sometimes. I supported.
You bastard.
I supported the competition today, but it was for a good cause.
The competition.
You got cars over here, but not ending anywhere.
That's all that matters.
They were finishing. The other guys were finishing. It's okay.
All right, guys, I got to go for lunch. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Okay, see you.
Peace out.
We'll see you. We'll see you after lunch. But then we might still be here. Who knows? I like watches. Tim, stand firm with the wrenches. Jonathan, Lone Star Sensor can't just block people they don't like. But the thing is, here's a really cool thing. And Air King Ben, you can tell us about this, right? Like when you don't have a wrench, you can just block someone, and it just blocks them. You can't see their text.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that is true. When you're a wrench, a moderator, you can't block people, right?
You can see everything, and it could be like
you need to be a normal member or normal person to block them. I mean, I blocked a couple of people, but I kind of missed seeing some of the insults, so I unblocked them.
Wait, how do you unblock people then? So when you block someone,
you go through settings, and it's a pain in the ass on a computer too. You can't do it on a phone, so just jump on your computer, go to settings. You can find it there in the privacy. I think it's in the privacy section for blocks.
Very interesting. Speedy Hernandez, $5. I only asked for a wrench to stop a douchebag who kept making. Happy to be off the clock. Welcome to Anarchy. By the way, Speedy Hernandez could be another cool guy that I could give the wrench to. He's always watching, and you know what? I'm not giving it right now. I'm gonna put him on a bit of a probation. I'm gonna see, because I need like 2 or 3 guys that are always watching. So if you're like
to do what, Tim?
To block the spammer.
You only need like different time zones and things. I mean, you're on your certain times, as long as like obviously DC's Vegas, so he's covering that America. Really, I'm not sure where Speedy is, if he's Hawaii or something. But just have some. But I agree with less wrenches. I asked twice to get my wrench removed, and you kept putting it back. It wasn't funny. Like I just want to be in the comments, jump on when I can.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to work more than I have to.
Yeah, exactly. And then people were just kind of wanting you to get the wrench back, which is
But they think it's a
unnecessary. If you
status.
just
And even God bless him, I love the guy Jonathan. To him, it's a status thing. It's you've earned it or you're important. To me, it shouldn't be that way, and it definitely shouldn't be selling wrenches. I'll give you $20 or $50.
How about until the end of the day, just for fun?
Oh, it's pretty good business.
I could use the money. Just real quick here, Rourke Malcolm, Tim, what's your favorite all-time fragrance? Already have Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. I would say Creed Aventus. It is very obvious choice, but it has to be Creed Aventus, not the cologne. Creed Aventus, black bottle. This thing, the cool thing about this, it just works. It just. By the way, Cars, how do you like the tobacco oud?
Oh, I love it. I love
You
it.
love it. See,
yeah, even though it doesn't matter for me, my wife loves it. So that's what's more important. By the way, thanks for that. So who's the guy in the UK that hooked us up with the tobacco oud?
Greggy boy.
Yeah, Greggy boy. All right, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for
I'm
that.
gonna be going to London, so I'll probably pick up like another bottle or two if someone's interested, because they're discontinued here in the United States.
Is it really discontinued?
In the United States, you cannot buy it. And you could technically, you were able to order from London or from like Europe, but because of COVID, they don't do shipping for fragrances like that because it goes by plane, and they don't want that on the airplane, which is kind of annoying.
But I like the oud.
Sorry.
So, what do you prefer, oud or the FU fragrance?
So that's the thing, right? That like, if I'm gonna recommend someone and say what's my favorite, I would say this is a safe recommendation, but tobacco oud would be my unsafe recommendation because I know
fucking fabulous.
Oh, fucking fat! It's expensive though. I love fucking fabulous, but it's out of my price point. I'm not using one. I have one bottle. I'm gonna sell it because it's too expensive for me to use.
But you like fucking fabulous over oud?
I think they're different categories. I would like all three. Fucking fabulous is fuck. I wish I dressed up a little bit better. I need to buy like like hundreds of black t-shirts and jeans. I'm just because like the thing is I'm
hundreds.
Well, I only have 50 black t-shirts.
It's close enough, Close
is that
enough.
true? Car, is that true? You just got a bunch
Hey,
of
Rolex, all I have is black t-shirts. I'm just telling you right now. Like, I shit you not. I have black t-shirts and black collared shirts. That's it. I like I don't like thinking about
drawers filled with
what I'm gonna fucking wear.
Do you have like a brand that you like?
That's all I wear.
Do you have like an expensive brand of black tees at least, or are they like
Well,
Hanes?
yeah, I have a brand, but I'm just saying it's all black. Like literally.
I love that. I love that. That's all I wear is black tees and black jeans.
I'm so simple-minded that way, Lolex.
The uniform, the uniform, the car's uniform, black.
It's his shtick. It's his shtick, guys.
What's your t-shirt brand, Cars?
Oh.
So
Black
Vince, usually either Vince or James Purse.
Ooh, Vince.
Vince.
Vince is a nice brand.
I've never heard of Vince.
It's a French brand.
Is the quality really? Oh wow, yeah, they're expensive,
and not for poor people.
Is the quality really good on them?
So the whole thing about shirts is like outside of like the build of the shirt, it's about the stretch on the collar, like on your neck. So you don't want shirts that stretch too much, and if you can get like maybe 2 or 3 when you're wearing it, where it's not all stretchy out, then yeah, it's okay.
Do you like wear one per day, or do you like?
One a day. I wear one a day.
What? Who laughed? Who laughed?
Huh?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just like because if you're, I was watching a video on YouTube and the guy was talking about like technically you don't really need to wash t-shirt after a single wear because then you're putting a lot of wear and tear on it if you wash it too much. But then again, I'm just saying, it's a question that only I would ask. Okay.
You're not supposed to wash your jeans after every wear, apparently, because you
Yeah,
break
but
them down.
yeah, actually, that's absolutely right, Lo. Like you don't wash your jeans, but man, jeans they last forever unless
if you
you
take
get
care
too
of them.
fat, you can't wear them anymore.
Dude, that's the thing. Yeah, I check my weight by my jeans. I was like, if they start to get tight, then
Exactly.
it's time to cut down.
Speeder Hernandez, $2. I'm on the wait list, so he's on the wait list for a wrench. Let's see how it goes. Tim, have you ever been to a TED of TEDs and returned alive to tell a tale of tales? We're gonna go on a thing. Cool, Chris Kelly. You don't need a handout wrenches. You need a mechanic. Got Aussie expat. I'm thinking of getting a scrap code bracelet for the SKX. I'd love to wear it more often. If it was bracelets for my alpinist, brought up its wrist time way up. Bracelets, it's all about the bracelets. If you don't wear the watch, if it doesn't feel comfortable on the wrist, you're screwed. $5. Have some Oban 14 with me, Tim, and more wrench talk, please.
Hey Al, man, hop on, man. We need 2 more Asians here, man. It's everybody's white here. You got OC, Lolex, and Eric. Everybody's white except me.
Need to balance it out, but we got 2 bald guys.
No, that is
true.
no,
actually 3.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, maybe 4, from what I hear.
But just you and me on the stream, man.
No, but I want to shave my head though. I'm like getting there. I'm gonna start shaving it soon.
People were accusing you of being bald when you were
which was
wearing
like
a hat.
a dumb insult. Which is like he's bald because he got a hair transplant. I was like, that's the opposite of bald, you idiot. So gets a hair transplant.
I need a hair transplant though. Seriously, I do need one of those.
You would do that, Cars?
Would I do a hair transplant? Probably not, but I need a little bit more hair, Lolex.
No way, dude. The shaved head is a good look.
It's ready.
You can start rocking it. I actually like your shaved head, Tim. You got the
Cheers.
scalp.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Tim, you having a drink? All right, let me grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Hold on, 14. Grab it.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll wait for you. I'm waiting. Let me get through the chat, the chit chat, chatter. Paddock cigars and scotch. Creed Tabaroom is nicer than Tom Ford tobacco. Ooh, Tabaroom. Check out the Tabaroom.
Can I tell you about the tobacco oud? I used to work at a I don't want to say the company, but I used to work for this pretty big like media agency, and there were a lot of girls in the company. And the way the seating plan was set out in the office, it was like an open floor plan, so everyone was sitting really close to each other. And one of the guys in the office had tobacco oud. He brought the bottle with him, and he threw it on, and the girls hated it. I just remember them all just being like, "That smells disgusting." Like they were shitting on him for probably 30 minutes.
What kind of girls were they?
Hot girls, like hot 24-year-old girls. It was such a weird experience at that company. I would love to like tell you guys about it sometime, but it was really, really uncomfortable. It was like really hot, tall models, like just walking around the office all day. It was intense.
Sounds like a terrible workplace.
It was. It actually was like a weird workplace for me. I didn't like it. But yeah, they hated tobacco oud. I remember that.
Tom Ford.
We got fucking fabulous. Fucking fabulous. Let me show you. Mine. Ooh, I think this is it. Yep. Look at this. I got a bottle. It's like the price for this thing is like $600. So
I thought you guys were joking. I didn't know that was the actual name of the cologne.
Oh yeah.
Right, it is.
Fucking fabulous. Mine is sealed.
What does it smell like, Cars?
You know, the thing is, Lolex, when you get to my age, when you start wearing cologne, my wife's asked me, "Where the fuck are you going out? Why are you wearing cologne?"
Oh, really?
So the only way you get away with this shit is when you're your age, man. With me, it doesn't work very well.
Dude, I throw on cologne every morning, even if I'm not like leaving the house. When I just brush my teeth and all that, I'll throw a few spritzes on.
Routine.
Routine. Cheers, Cars. What you drinking there, by the way?
Oh, dude. Yep. Hey guys, let's have a drink tonight.
Yamazaki
cool.
18. Nice.
Yama 18, man.
Very good.
Cool Yama.
Cheers, man. Good stuff. Rourke Malcolm, $5. I'd be scared to face Cars in poker. Might lose all my money. Cars is very calculated. Like, even when he gambles, it's like very precise. He has a budget. I don't want to be your monkey wrench. Thank you, Bezos. Ben Z, Bruce. Yes, I'm emails. Oh, they're talking about something. Got Finchy with his wrench. By the way, guys, anyone can have a wrench. Look at Finchy.
Creative.
Very, very creative.
And a star.
There's works around for everything. Tim the Chin. Tim, you really are Bear's love child, aren't
I love Tim the Chin, by the way. I love Tim the Chin. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro.
Oh my god. Aussie Expat. Tim, can I come on? I'm excited. Have good audio and camera. We have people with awful cameras, all kinds of people. I'll drop the link.
Have you watched his channel?
Aussie Expat? Yes, I think so. Yep.
Yeah.
He's
actually a cool guy, very cool
guy. In the park, right?
I think I was playing golf on that
Bunch
episode,
stuff,
but he's Aussie expat, so he's from. You'll hear in a second.
Yeah,
Vegas, I believe.
Also Vegas.
He lives in Vegas, but he's from. He's coming on hopefully. So he's a very very cool guy. I watched some of his videos. Very very cool. And he has the lady size. He has the ladies.
That's late. You know what? Let me put on lady size Explorer 1. To switch watches for Aussie. I thought he would be from Australia, like Aussie.
Well, expat, expat means is like what's that other guy who's in
left
Dubai? Dubai expat.
Dubai expat. Yes,
yeah.
Dubai
so he's
expat.
not from there. It's someone a foreigner. I mean, changing countries and living there. That's what expat means. So there you go. So Aussie expat means.
I haven't seen Dubai expat in a long.
He's very good. That guy. I saw him. It was on a stream. I think I saw his face. It kind of freaked me out a bit because he never showed his face.
Speaking of Dubai, Bufaris, welcome to the show. Very cool guy. I spoke with him a couple of days ago. Huff on Smash, $5. Oh yeah. Cars and Chrono, tell us what celebrities you took down in Hold'em last night. No one's watching. They're too busy whining about wrenches. Ooh.
Yeah, so all I'll say is if folks follow me on Instagram. So last night I actually hosted a game at my place. Last night, it's once every 3 months I host a game, and there are a couple of rollers here in LA. All I'll say is this, man, because you don't want to talk about who they are, but maybe in the after stream you have to be a member. You'll probably guess there's three actually poker players here in LA. It's not Toby. Like Toby's, that's
I was gonna ask, is it Toby McGuire?
But there are three like degenerates that just, and we have a good time, man. And you don't give a shit if they're a celebrity or not. We're all putting down cards and having a good time. So we were playing. So I was playing until 7 a.m. last hour.
Wow.
You know, it goes like that. When you're playing cards and folks that know cards, it just goes like split second.
You guys had whiskey, cigars, the full works. Then it's awesome.
Yeah, you know what's awesome about that, Tim, is just having a good time with just friends. That's all.
Just good time. JDG 5167, $5 for the drinks fund. Tim, cars. I'm making do with Yamazaki 12.
Yeah, Yamazaki 12 is awesome.
Yamazaki 12 works. Aussie expat, hello. Welcome to the show.
Good day, everyone.
By the way, let's do cameras at the top like that. And we got a nice. Well, actually, you know what? Let's be honest. Cars is the one who runs this show. First,
Tim, you're on the show, man. I'm just.
He's the
I'm
CEO.
I spectate. I'm a
CEO.
You know me.
The advisor. Whoa!
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm half Asian.
Forest.
Is it?
Cheers, guys. Cheers to Bufaris. Thank you for 100 AD. I have no idea what that is, but I really appreciate it, man. He's from Dubai. Dubai. Also, Maldives is in Dubai right now as well. So cheers to him as well. If he's listening, cheers, guys. Sorry, Cars, you were saying? Okay.
Same thing.
Aussie, expat, welcome to the show. Tell us what brings you on tonight. How's wristwatch collecting going? How long you been watching the shows and everything? What's going
I
on?
just saw your video on the Submariner, the no date, and that's so excellent. I wish you did a few more videos like that. I used that line of my AD. He bought himself a sub no date, and I'm like, you know what? Only cool people have this watch. Like I may have the loudest Submariner ever made, the Hulk, but you're definitely a lot cooler. I can't compete.
Coolest. Dude, I am trying to. I'm taking these classes, Casey Neistat classes on filmmaking, and I think I'm coming to like my own. Like I want to do my own shtick, my own ideas about watches, and I think like that original video, right? Like where I did mention like, well, it's designed. You know, like a lot of people like you watch Bark and Jack, and it's very technical. This watch is 30 millimeters by 15 millimeters thick, right? It's got the power, so blah 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 blah. I don't care.
Exactly.
What I want to know,
exactly.
Yeah, like what I want to know, what wearing that watch, what it will make you feel, you know.
Yeah. And I hate reviews. You spend 6 minutes of Chrome.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're familiar with the word Chrome, but it's all the things that are sitting around the window and the content you really want. There's like 6 minutes of like, it's 40 millimeters. And you know what? Like how many videos you see at the Rolex Daytona and they say it's 40 millimeters. You know where they read that from? The website. You actually measure it. It's 38.4.
Yeah.
You could actually give us some real info if you bothered to do a damn video.
or say like it says on the website that it's 40, but it wears like a tiny lady's watch on the wrist in reality.
Yes.
It's like there's no way. It's just there, you know, Rolex, they're exaggerating the truth. These numbers that they say, they're irrelevant. They're not representative of what the watch feels like. Because these numbers, if you think about it, this is what everyone always complains. They get the watch, right? There is a 40. You can have two watches that are 42. Explorer 2 and then Explorer and Diet Pepsi. And there's both 42, but one just wears like a brick on the wrist and the other one is flat and nice. So there should be like another number. I completely like what it feels like, what it wears like. And I'm going to come up with that. I'm going to give my own rating system.
Well, when I showed my AD, she was like, she always thought it just wore smaller, the Daytona, but it is actually smaller than the other sports watches. So it's not an illusion. So some of it is illusion. So example, the Speedmaster, it being 42 is 100% an illusion. Well, it's not an illusion. It's the actual measurement if you measure the case, but the bezel being 40, it feels and looks like a 40, and that's what people should say about it. Like quoting that's 42 or something like that just gives people the wrong impression. They'll be disappointed if they thought it was like a big chrono.
Exactly. KC, welcome back. KC? He's probably still at the restaurant. We want to see what you're eating. We need the shot of the food. Tim the Chin, I'll PayPal you $4 to ban Cars and Chrono. Ooh,
$4, man. $4. You know what? I would take it. I would take
PayPal
it.
Now.
I think it's worth it. He better PayPal though. No fucking super chat. He better PayPal it.
Yeah, because YouTube takes 30%. So man, the whole PayPal.
But
PayPal is it really 30% on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube takes 30%. Yeah. Now it used to take 50 because then there was taxes, but now
How about
it's
PayPal? How much does PayPal take?
well, you send it to friends and family, then none.
Yeah. The problem with that is people can see who, like, you'll see who this guy is, and you'll see his chin or your chin. Whatever.
Ooh, the chin. Unless he has some kind of a business work for him.
Yes.
Cash. Oh, I don't trust Cash. Hop on Smash. There's other numbered tickets. Lug, width. Yeah, just the whole thing. It's just
Even thickness, though. Like, thickness is a weird one because I was just. Kev here is saying about the Speedmaster. Like, okay, again, 42 on the case, 40 on the bezel. Wears like a 40, feels like a 40, looks like a 40. Look, from side profile, it's got the old school, like, massive sapphire sitting on top, and the case back sort of sits below. But what you're presented with is this, like, thin pancake of brushed steel on the side, this beautiful brushed steel.
Yeah.
Its profile is not like, doesn't feel like what it measures. It looks slender.
Exactly. So I don't know how the hell to work out this formula. But I think the measurements, I'm just tired. I'm tired of the measurements. I want, at this point, I want stories about a watch. I think that's much more interesting. And how to tell a story, I hope to give it a try. I want something fun. I did actually, quite a lot of people told me that they enjoyed that video because of those little gems. And I want to concentrate on the gems that are in the.
It's why Doug DeMuro is so big with cars. He's not the guy you go to understand whether or not it does a 0 to 60 real well. How does it do 400? He's the guy who you go to about cars to see how does it feel to be in that car right there and then. What kind of an experience is it? And that's it about watches. You open it up in the morning, the black sub. You just want to do fist pumps for like 3 minutes, and then you put it on.
What does it feel like wearing the Air King Ben?
Fantastic. It's hard to explain. Did you also acknowledge Rourke Malcolm?
Hey Tim, cheers, man.
Remember?
Cheers.
You can't drink alone, man.
Art.
Cheers.
Rourke Malcolm.
New member.
He's a new member, yeah. This is why I love Tim's stream. Very calm. We're just cool guys. We're just here to chill, talk a bit of watches, talk a bit about wrenches. Aussie Expert, what do you think about this whole wrench situation? You've been watching all these streams for a while.
The drama is so ridiculous, guys. It's so ridiculous. I don't know. Like, you're not often the perpetrator, I don't think. You're accused of a lot of things.
Dude, like, right? Like,
but you're hardly the accelerationist here.
Like, I like, to kind of joke around a little bit. I'm an easygoing kind of guy. But yeah, man, people, like, they take stuff so seriously. And I'll tell you, like, I try, like, help people, right? But, like, I'm just not qualified. You know what I mean?
People don't.
I have the voice in my head. By the way, what's your how do you think? Do you have the monologue, or are you a guy that doesn't have a monologue?
How is it possible that people don't have an internal monologue? This is not.
We're living like this. You see, you thought that's how it was, didn't you? You thought everyone has this.
I've talked on this topic to many people in the last few years at my workplace, like all engineers, so maybe a subset of people, all autists or something. But specifically, I call that guy the talking idiot. Like, Sam Harris has a good book on neuroscience, and he talks about how different parts of your mind. And I'm not getting spiritual here. Like, he's a neuroscientist, and he's just saying there isn't enough bandwidth for all parts of your brain to be like a contiguous organ, all thinking the same thing all at once. That different parts of your mind only have like a few hundred bits per second to the other part of the brain. So the idea that there's a little part of your brain that is only responsible for linguistics, you got to think the amount of gray matter for that linguistics part has to be tiny compared to all of the gray matter needed to process visuals.
Yeah.
Yet we think the guy who's talking inside there is in charge of everything. He's in charge of nothing.
He's just talking, and
he's just talking.
And I didn't realize, because like it was very annoying. I was trying to go to sleep, and I just kept thinking about like everything. And it's just, it's really hard to freaking fall asleep when you're just thinking about stuff. And it like, that's only when I started thinking about it, like, well, is this only
Have you
I have
tried
this
meditation?
situation? Because I went through, I never questioned this. I thought everyone is the same way. But anyways, it was a fun topic, and we had
Have you
actually
tried
quite a lot.
meditation?
It's a no. It's, you know what? He won't let me. The internal model with AI, I think it can help control.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is it? Didn't this guy die in the chat when it decompressed? Who?
I think it's a movie phrase.
Oh, about a movie.
Yeah, maybe it reminds me of something.
I'm not sure. I wish I could visualize je perage.
Unvisualize.
Ooh.
Scarred.
People are talking about visualizing in their heads.
Cards. When is the Grubel coming? What's the update? The Grubel.
What I got was an ETA in January, but I have no freaking clue. So here's the thing, man. I'm gonna submit a collection review to Archie. You know he's gonna shit on my collection. You know that, right?
I hope so.
I don't think he will.
He will. He will absolutely shit on my collection. 100%.
I don't think he will either. He'll want you to come back.
Yeah.
Cars come back. No. It all depends. Here's the thing. It depends on how much you send him PayPal. See, if you send him
PayPal, I gave him enough. It's not about the PayPal. I gave him a very nice chunk. I have no issues around that. But here's the thing. I don't want him to take it easy on me because of the freaking PayPal.
Hey, wait, listen, I'll tell you this.
But that's what's kind of weird. You give him a little, then he'll just shit on you. You give him a lot, then he'll be kind. I want him to give me an honest assessment. But the issue, Tim, is my I think you're on my Instagram, right?
Yes.
Like, he can't stand my collection.
He
hates my collection.
I hope for that. But I kind of, in the back of my mind, when I think about some of the best reviewers, and one of the best was from Rolex. Rolex submitted a collection review, and Archie said, like, in he read, first of all, but he says, like, this guy has been kind of cheap. I increased my prices, but he sent me the old price.
Yeah.
So I can be brutally honest.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I've done a few reviews with Archie.
Yeah, and then he tore Rolex a new one.
The thing about Archie, I don't think Archie likes people that are a little bit arrogant, cocky, and above their britches. That's his thing. As long as you come humble, there's as much psychology and like just people coming, like just being very sincere. That's one element. But at the same angle, yeah. Like you have a watch collection and people have a certain perspective, right? So if I came to you, Tim, or even like Marco or Rolex, any of the guys here, even OC and Casey, and the guy in Aussie and Air King Ben, like you guys will have a perspective which isn't like colored by contributions and whatnot. And that's a funny thing about Archie, right? It's all colored about all these different elements and dynamics. That's why I want to do soul reading for Archie. I want to read Archie's soul. I want to read Archie's soul, because the thing is, I'm actually a couple of years older than Archie. And as much as Archie's been around the world, I would love to read Archie's soul.
Well, you know what? Yeah. We have to advertise. We need to sell tickets to that live stream.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident he's going to call all your pieces cool and amazing.
Rating school.
We're going to sell memberships. We're going to sell memberships to that. It should be members only. Members only. It would be ratings gold.
You got to sell front row seats, man.
Man.
By the way, it'd be pretty. Actually, I don't mind if Archie shits on my collection. That's the thing. I have no issues with that.
But he's not going to. And
that's actually what make it entertaining, actually.
By the way, I did. Reading souls, it's so you need to have really huge balls to do it. Because like I don't know, I read a soul once in my lifetime. It was not a pleasant experience, neither for me or for the person
What's
who
that?
sold.
What are you saying, Tim? What's that?
I read a soul once in my life.
You mean like a fortune teller? You went to a fortune teller or something?
No. It's like a soul reading. Like it's a bit of a code word that we use. Soul reading means like when you judge someone, but like trying to tell their character. It's the code after Archie. What happened was Joe Kramer was on my stream. You know Joe Kramer, right?
Yeah, I know Joe. I know Bill.
No,
Of
no,
course,
Aussie. There's
I think we
Aussie.
all know Joe.
Aussie, do you know Joe Kramer? Huh?
No.
What? See, this is the problem. But and Archie came onto the stream and he read his soul. It was really powerful kind of experience. And what happened was, well, that's where we got the whole soul reading, because he said like, you don't have a soul, right? So it was like a soul reading, so to speak. And ever since, that meme kind of took off. So when Archie tells you about yourself, what's wrong with you, right? Like when he looks into your soul and says, this is what you're all about. This is why you do things, right? This is why you collect these watches, right? That is a soul reading. And
I always took that as Archie telling you about himself, and he doesn't realize it.
Well, that's the thing. It is that's what it's called. Hop on Smash. I think Archie will surprise us with Cars review because he knows Cars can afford to buy whatever pieces interest him and not trying to impress anyone. He just bashes people buying crap who can't save up for what they really want or too many hype pieces. The thing is, it's going to be a follow. I wonder. I want something. I want an interesting take on the collection. That's what I want. Something interesting. We'll see if he's surprised. Put up the drill and the Casio G-Shock.
Yeah, because it's going to be a live collection review. You're going to
is
be
it going to
on
be live?
it, right?
It's not
Cars?
live. No. He's going to make a video.
Well, should I do it live?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Wait.
That would be better.
So Archie's going to do your collection review. That's going to be a
So
video.
you know what? So Tim, you know the collection. So Archie did a collection review early in the year, which was static review. I sent him photos.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should I do a live review or just submit
of your collection?
Yeah.
I think video. Video is best because it gets. Otherwise, it's just going to get lost in the live
But
stream.
live or recorded?
Recorded. Recorded. It has to be recorded.
I think if you do it live, what you're going to do is you're going to basically educate Archie on the rationale for why you bought these specific pieces, and you're going to be educating him. And he's basically going to say, "Yeah, that's really cool, man. Why you did that? That's amazing."
No, that's not the way it's going to go down. You know the script, right? You know the blueprint. There's a framework. There's a template to way these things go down. So
I guarantee you it's going to be all cool and amazing.
Sure. Sure. Ask Chris Horology how that went down. Me personally, I think Archie's going to explode.
I think you should do it anonymously. That's the best way to do it.
Everyone knows Everest and the other pieces.
Not with Cars collection, right?
It's hard to be anonymous when no one else has it.
Yeah. It's not going to be
just
cool.
throwing a few dummy watches.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's an equation of time that I have.
I think just being forthright and honest with Archie. I think with Archie he doesn't like bullshit. Here's what it is, and just let him go off. I think that's probably the coolest thing, right?
Yeah.
And if he explodes on that, I think we would all appreciate that because it's very honest and real. So I'm actually okay with that.
And Archie explodes. Exactly. That's the best. That's when it gets really real. We almost had a kind of a Archie explodes today. You know, I don't know how that whole live stream started out really rough for me, and then I kind of survived it. I don't know how. Incredible day. I don't know if you guys watched today's show. Aussie Expat, did you watch today's Archie live stream from the beginning to
I
end?
work a lot, man.
You have to watch. You have to go back. It was very, very interesting.
Unwatchable. A lot of it was unwatchable, Tim.
Why? What was the unwatchable?
The part with Marcello just like randomly shouting out, like completely interrupting the conversation and then shouting out something ridiculous like, "We have 325 people on, but only 67 upvotes," and just completely destroying the flow of the conversation, and then doing that repeatedly, like
we have
for
a problem.
every three fucking minutes for half an hour.
He said, "We have a problem," and freaked everyone out. Like, I thought there was like a big problem, an actual, like something is going on, and then like he said it in such a convincing and serious voice. We have a problem. I was like, what the hell could the problem be? Because I just said, and also I just said, like, hey, if you're guys, for example, like if you enjoy the conversations with Cars and Chrono, hit the upvote button. I would appreciate it. He would appreciate it, and Aussie Expat would appreciate it more than anyone else. So make sure you hit that upvote button. Like, so I told him like, hey, if you like this one, but then he's like, guys, there's a problem. Yeah,
everyone has to listen. Here's my opinion.
By the way,
I'm not a customer, right? Like I'm a viewer, so I'm a fan. I'm not a customer. Customers are the people who pay for these collection reviews and pay super chats and fund your stream. That's not me, right? See, I'm a viewer. So
you can provide content
when I hear some
and free labor.
So when I hear a crazy guy basically shouting every 3 minutes, interrupting the conversation, saying super chat, or upvote, that's not listenable. Okay, so
by the way, Archie did say like, what the hell's wrong with that guy?
He's fucking insane. So at that
which
point,
guy? Which guy was he saying that about?
Marcelo.
Oh, about Marcelo?
Mid conversation.
He dropped him off a live stream twice.
So Tim's talking now. Everyone, let's just have a chat.
So the reason why I bring it up is like maybe like my opinion may not matter because maybe to the people who are customers, they like that. Maybe that encourages people to pay and the super chat. So I'm just sharing my opinion as an observer that if that shit happens, I'm off the stream. I'm done. So I left for an hour and a half. I came back and you still weren't talking about watches, you know?
No.
But
by the way,
that's my opinion. Like as a viewer, I don't want some crazy guy yelling about upvotes all the time.
Interesting. That's very, very interesting. See, there's things that you could do that will turn people off. But I there's some people like if you watch. Here's the thing, OC. If you watch it long enough, there's some sadistic people. They start to enjoy a bit of that pain.
Yeah, I'm not a crazy person who's gonna watch a show for 3 hours listening to some crazy Israeli guy shouting upvote. You know.
By the way, I started doing new shtick. I started asking Mike the Snake to retell the CNC what's going on with with the CNC process. And actually, like I used to be a bit annoyed, but now I'm like, I want to genuinely want to know. But people freak out in the chat. They can't believe. So I think someone told me like, I couldn't watch the show. I had to stop watching because Mike the Snake was talking about the CNC, and I didn't know what they meant. And then I was like, oh, okay. I guess I guess this is how you could find it annoying because you heard it before, and he's telling pretty much the same thing. But there's just something about this. Like there's a story. And then there's a story you love hearing the same story. Do you ever guys rewatch a film? Like you like the film and you just like just seeing it again. Yeah, you saw it. Anyone?
Well, guys like watching movies over and over again. It's guys like repetition.
I've switched to only watching Blu-rays. Like the last few years, so many things have been ruined. I look forward to it. Like Matrix 4 is terrible.
I wish I
just
could
buy
watch
Blu-rays
that.
now. Things I already like. I'm not experimenting when I buy a Blu-ray. This is something I love. I don't mind watching it the second, third, fourth, fifth time rather than spend time watching something that is just usually just disappoints.
Cheers to Al. I think Al made a comment about it. And then I stole that shtick. Cheers, man. I think so. I think I did. Someone said it. I think it was me.
Hey, jump on, Al.
If he can't, he might be busy. Like sometimes he's busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was. I think he said something, and I remember someone did like don't, and then what's his name? There's a guy. He's like, "Fuck you, Tim." Like, some people really hate hearing the story, and I don't know. It's just I think the whole thing is just. I'm just trying to make some fun and stir things up, and keep it going, keep it interesting. Daniel Katz, $2.79. See, same stuff again. Music, movies. Yes. Listen about the CNC machine. It's great stuff. Even see, man, I have a hard time watching movies or reading books multiple times. If I've already seen it, I have a hard time not just getting bored because I know what's going to happen. Oh, hey, sometimes it is like that. Yeah.
The problem is with new movies, I already know what's going to happen. Like, Neo lost his powers. What's going to happen next? I wonder.
New movies, it's so predictable. Sometimes I watch something and I'm like, oh, I can already work out the plot. And that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem for a lot of like commercial movies. Daniel.
Yes.
Hey,
welcome to the show. How are you doing? How's the pillow? Mine was shipped today. Guys, great news. Hit the upvote. My pillows were shipped today. I got the email.
Yeah, and hi Carson Chrono, hi Aussie, hi everybody.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hello.
What are you drinking?
Oban 14.
Ooh, nice.
Hey Tim, how much you have left on the Oban, man?
30%.
Oh shit.
Tim, I'm listening to Hans Zimmer over and over and over again. So to answer the other guy, I can understand about the book, but when I'm listening to Interstellar, I'm addicted. And I watch episodes of Interstellar just over and over again. There's something about the piano, the whole thing, the theme. And you can say that about any classic music. And then Pulp Fiction. What's the name? Tarantino.
The Pulp Fiction,
a friend would watch that over and over again.
Oh, awesome, man. You know, Hans Zimmer wrote the theme song to Black Rain. That was an awesome show as well. Way back.
He's done
Black
a
Rain.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love his music.
Whoa.
And Steve Jablonski is the other guy who writes a lot of pretty nice songs. Yeah.
Very cool. So Aussie, when did you start watching the streams? Tell us about how did you get into this whole because I've seen you on and off for quite a few times.
Yeah, and you may not have realized I changed my name. I don't even I think it was Tryhard Gamers before, because I've just been on YouTube forever, just doing my own thing. You talked about it the other day. It's like YouTube can be hard, but it's not really hard if you don't care about the numbers. So I don't care about the numbers. At least every time I catch myself, I'm like, stop doing that. That video was successful. Don't do that again. So YouTube for a long time, watched stuff probably only since about 2018. Actually, YouTube watched stuff once I came out here to Vegas, really, because my main hobby was actually shooting, competition shooting. And I realized no one was watching that, and I wasn't happy anymore making that, and I really liked watches, so I switched, sort of.
Ooh, see, that's the problem.
Ozzy, here's a question: you're hosting a YouTube thing yourself?
I've got a channel, but I don't care about the numbers. Like I don't.
Well, I'm totally ignorant. Cars and Chrono, Tim, Rolex. I don't know a thing, but my understanding there are YouTube channels that have just, I don't know, just really lousy content, but they've got tons of subscribers. So you just got to go with what you like and what you want to do, and just let the numbers happen.
What's your numbers? Last time.
I think like 2,000 subs or something.
How long you been doing YouTube?
Long, forever. I don't even know. That's it. I don't really pay attention. No, 1,300 subs, and then it goes on forever.
Gotta tell you, you're obviously doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. The YouTube is hard. It's hard. But
maybe you should do
hobby,
maybe you should do a review of the GP Laureato to boost his viewership.
Shit, you know what? I have so many views to videos to make that will boost my viewership. It's all coming, guys. It just has to. You have to be cool. I have to stop the whole trying to fix other people's problems and focus on on doing the shows, and then after the show work on the videos. That's it. That's my full-time thing. And instead I would be like a fucking psychiatrist, you know what I mean? I would do the show and then I would have Aussie Expat tell me about his life problems. So what do you find? what don't you like about Daniel Katz? How did he get to you? Really, that's your problem. Maybe you should try doing this so that he doesn't get onto your nerves as much. And it would just never end. You understand? It's just never ending.
And how much do you charge per hour?
Tim, you're going down the wrong route, actually. Like, you've talked about trying to do this cinema, like this course thing, and doing things that are original. Unfortunately, if you really want numbers, you want subscribers, you just got to keep doing Rolex.
Well, no. I'm going to be doing films about Rolex.
Yeah, but people just want, like, should I buy it? Like, you're basic, like, the things that really work on YouTube.
Shit, you're probably right.
It's
that's a good title. Should I buy Rolex?
Exactly. It's just, should I buy it? Like, it's very, very materialistic. I mean,
it's like, I'm going to make a 10-second video. Should I buy Rolex?
How to make money buying Rolex.
Oh, God.
Can you make money by buying Rolex? Sure.
I won't blame you if you set up a second channel and do that. and that's what people have to do. Like, combining the live streams with actual content really destroys your channel's algorithm. Yeah.
It's all the keywords, man.
Well, I do have a third channel. It's coming up. I'm doing a second channel, man. I don't know what's going on. This guy, hold on, let me see it. timwrite.
Please subscribe to Tim's empty channel. Shout out.
No, actually, there's a video there now. I think there's 2 videos there. You know what? They're not even good. No. Fuck me dead.
I thought they were good. You're gonna put clips of something exciting, or it's like just normal, just 6 minutes of a screen.
They're not even good, right? There's no editing or anything.
Exactly.
Okay,
put a
I'm
minute
gonna
of
fire
this.
this guy. I thought it would be better. Never mind. I'm gonna drop the link to my clips channel, please. Maybe I'll rename it later. This is awful. These clips are awful. I'm sorry. Wait, if the guy who's doing Expect, maybe you're doing clips for me. I don't know. Someone's doing clips for me. These clips are bad.
Hey Tim, what's that 2 million views that you always put on your picture? I always see you have a 2 million view thing there.
Yeah, I got 2 million views on this YouTube channel.
Oh, cool. When was that? when did you hit that?
Like 3 days ago.
Oh, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It was a long battle, long fought battle, but we got to it, guys. Paddock, cigars, and scotch. Stop discussing the watch movements as everyone else discusses the meaning and history of time. Exactly, man. This just stuff is boring. We need something. I need something different angle. That's what I think. That's what it's all about. It's the angle. It's not the length. It's the angle that matters the most in these videos. Tim, you might more money selling flowers in the corner, Gia and Florence. Is that like
All
a
right, here's
famous?
Here's a question for the panel, right? What watch would you wear to a watch event?
Air King.
Well, I'm going to the London Watch Show. Last time I wore the Explorer 2. And you know what? That worked out well. The Explorer 2 seems to really work well for me. My roommate says, I had a tough night, Tim. I just one of my patients MICU. Do you know what that means? I have no idea what MICU means. But Rourke Malcolm, $2. Tim, do you smoke cigars? Bad timing, as I just brought up my roommate, and she says, clean, no dirty Starbucks cups, clean. With my roommate here, I'm just gonna say that I do not smoke cigars. Wink, wink, wink. You probably will know what that means. Wink, wink, wink. Get the gist.
Your roommate's like your wife or something.
She's my wife, but she was my wife. She was divorced, ex, and now she's the roommate. We need to make her the wife again. How do we do that? How can we make my wife, my roommate, the wife again?
Birkin. Buy the Birkin.
Ooh. Says, call your new stream the chin time. The chin. I need to work on the chin as well. Oh, no wife. MICU means medical intensive care. And no wife. Wow. That's brutal. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, man, she's trolling me hard tonight. Really hard. Roar of the Tiger. Wow. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Tim, what's your take on Cameron? Oh, sorry, but I'm really taking a dislike to that kid. I'm convinced he prays to Martin Shkreli. Martin Shkreli. I think he's very naive to the way this whole to the whole game, to the whole wristwatch game. Like Aussie, how many Rolex you got? You got Explorer 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what else you got?
5.
You have 5 Rolex?
I think including my wife's thing. I don't all have them in the same place, and there's one that I keep in the bank safe, not because it's investment, but it came too early. So the Explorer 1, sub date in black of 2021, this Hulk, Daytona, and then
Did you get the Daytona? Which one?
The Panda, because it's you have to. It's sort of the one you're obliged to get. I want to do a video on post Daytona. You know, it's like post nut syndrome.
Did you get it retail or over retail?
I was going to ask.
I got retail.
Ooh, good for you.
Very nice.
Yeah, Boxing Day. Not that that's a thing here in the USA.
Very nice.
And I'm pretty open about it. I think purchase history of that dealer was about $50K. So it was that Saab, the Batman, the Explorer 1, a Tudor Pelagos, Tudor Black Bay 58, Omega Speedmaster 2021, the 3861, Sapphire Sandwich, and then the Daytona.
Very nice.
Were these all retail purchases? Sorry if you had said
that. Yeah, that was the retail purchase history with that AD before getting the Panda. It was 50,000.
That's not bad.
I did mention the softest, although I don't think it was soft, and I still don't think it was. It's the Rose Gold Yachtmaster 37 for my wife. So that was the first one. You can't buy any. Your first one has to be, precious metal because they won't talk to you.
When did you start buying? When did you start buying?
So the Yachtmaster was around November of 2020, and then the next one was January. That was a sub.
Just like within a year, you got to the Panda Daytona. See, there you go. That's very, very but you see, you're very soft spoken.
That is evidence of how you build the relationship and how you play the Rolex 80 game.
That's what
game. And that's the thing. It's the thing with Cameron. Cameron has his opinions, which are fair opinions, but the thing that is his downfall is if he's in a room with 20 people who are trying to give him advice, he won't listen to any of the advice, and he'll insist that his direction, his misguided vision, is still the correct path, and he won't listen to anyone.
Like what he says is possible to do, but I don't think with the it's all about the attitude. You see the Aussie expat, he's very chill guy. He's not in it. He's not in this. He's not so hyped up. He's very transparent about everything. What he wants.
I'm very, very lucky with my SA. Like she's really down to earth. I'm really down to earth. So we go out for dinner here and there. Her husband loves movies. I love movies.
But you're a likable person, and she can sense that, and she knows that you're not going to flip them.
And can I just say,
with some people's attitudes is that, and I'll be intentionally harsh, not on Cameron, but people like Cameron with attitudes is they don't the ADs and the SAs can sense that sense of entitlement,
the bullshit.
And they don't want those people to get watches, and you know what, they don't deserve them. They don't deserve to get offered these pieces.
There you go.
I was just watching
$5. A Birkin is key to any woman's heart. By the way, where's Cars and Chrono? Because I want the estimated time of arrival on the Birkin. What's the progress? The progress. DC Ray, use the dinner money I sent to make a roommate wife again. A roommate with benefits again. I put that money towards, she bought some kind of sweater. Go figure. She really wanted a sweater. It was expensive. It was like $400. She just whacked it on my card. Look, I'll show you guys. It was from some weird website.
A roommate wants it to be clean and organized.
New Year. It was New Year.
You do need a break, Tim, to do the Starbucks cups and do you need 5 minutes?
Yeah, if someone could take over the live stream for some time, we could do that.
Hey, Tim and panel, I have to go. Unfortunately, the cuckoo clock did not go off, so I'm past my bedtime. Peace out, everyone. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Theory. Take care. OC. By the way, let me call someone.
I got something stupid to share.
Share.
I saw someone do something stupid. He said, "Could I just have a watch where it only has the date complication, no time?"
You have there's such a thing?
No, I don't think so. But I think a lot of people dream of such a stupid watch. And I thought, well, I'm an engineer, but I'm not a watchmaker. The least I could do is make a website that told you something useless about the time. So about an hour or 2 nights ago, I spent some time creating a website called whatmillenniumisit.com. And it tells you which millennium you're in. And hopefully in 1,000 years, the code still works. It did generate some debate between my friends as to which millennium we're actually in.
Oh, really fun.
How long have you been in Vegas working? I ask.
Yeah, moved around August of 2020. I was formerly in downtown Seattle, and it wasn't a lot of fun. And ADs there are terrible too.
Rains, the weather that rains a lot in Seattle. It's really wet, isn't it? Like 9 months of a year, is that right?
Yeah, it is, but it's super light, so you tend to sort of live with it rather than say, "Oh, it's raining, so I'm going to get an umbrella." So everyone just wears a hat and weatherproof shoes and clothes. So that's the attire in the office is usually hiking gear. So wearing a watch of any type is too much already. So like I was talking to a friend about in such an office environment, Pacific Northwest, what kind of what Rolex do you get? And I'm like, if you're not going for a sub, and already a sub's pretty flash, I don't know. He wanted a GMT. I'm like, the PCLs on that are just out there, especially with the Jubilee bracelet, which they had when I was talking to my friend about that.
Yeah, right. I've watched a few of your videos from the. I don't know if you how long ago it was. I was looking at the lady size Explorer 1 and came across your video and Tim's. I think it was a few months ago now. And one of the videos you're playing golf and you talked about Vegas and you're obviously from Australia. So I knew that when I saw your name the other day, I think, in the chat.
Cool, where are you based at, King Ben?
Sydney guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I lived in Sydney for about a year and a half at one point in my life. I'm originally from Melbourne.
It's good. It's good that you're an engineer. You can do that anywhere. So it's a good job to kind of travel and so forth. Sorry, Casey. You jump in there?
No, I was saying, yeah, he's from Melbourne. I was there for 4 years. Yeah, so it was.
Where are you now, Aussie?
Oh,
are you in Vegas?
I'm in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Have you heard about the October get-together in Vegas?
No. I don't spend a lot of time on these streams, unfortunately. I have a kid and I don't know, I don't make anything work.
Tim and Cars did a crazy Vegas thing last October, looking at doing something this October with the community. So people are coming from all over. But if you're there, I mean, it might be a simple thing for you to
join. I wish I saw it. I looked at the videos afterwards and I'm like, damn, it looked like Tim had a good time. Took a camera onto a dance floor.
Yeah, no, he's
very brave.
Yeah, no, did you see the part where there was a...
Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Hello.
It's his birthday, actually.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. How cool.
You're still awake. What time is it?
I think he just turned off there.
Can you hear us?
He's in Vegas. I don't
know.
I'm
just muting it while he's screaming.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
How old you today?
He just turned 3 today.
3.
Oh, wow. And in my stories, I say that I got the 2019 for him. So I paid aftermarket after it was discontinued for this, but I'd had to make up the mistake of not actually pulling the trigger on a Submariner before he was born.
Yeah, but a Hulk in 2019, I think you've done well.
No. I bought it last year, so after the discontinuation, so I paid pretty penny.
Wow.
Oh, but the prices have actually gone up like crazy over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've not had to regret it. That's good. But I don't think there was any real chance that the Hulk would go down.
Okay, say goodbye, everybody. I gotta go. Thanks.
See you, Daniel.
See you, Daniel.
Nice meeting you, man. Yeah. Beautiful kid.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to take time to meet up with the rest of the gang. I think it's gonna be in October again. I think in Las Vegas.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
That'll work out really well. I will.
Yeah.
I spoke to DC in Las Vegas in the chat. He lives near a golf course I like, so we might have a Las Vegas crew here soon of 2. Who knows?
Awesome.
So what brought you into the watch scene? What got you into the watches?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've always worn a watch. So as a kid, I always had like at least a Casio. I preferred the analog dials, but I was definitely not into like horologies and knowing, which ones are good or bad or something like that. But I worked in Zurich, Switzerland for just over a year. And there I was obviously introduced to quite a few watches, and it was seeing one of my co-workers, Kermit, that really got me paying attention to luxury watches. And at that point, I sort of said, I'm going to get myself a bluesy, but it never happened. I was too young. I was like 26, and it was too much money. It would have wiped me out. Like that would have been all of my savings at that time. It was only like my second year of work, so I didn't have much backing me. And quite frankly, even today, I kind of think if I see someone who's in their 20s wearing a Rolex, I'm more inclined to believe they either didn't earn it or it's a fake. I don't know what do other people think? I don't know. That's just what I felt. I avoided it because I didn't think I was old enough, basically.
Yeah, but with the new sort of like the new money, right? You tend that perception tend to change. Previously, during that time when you were saying that when you see younger kids having all these watches, you tend to think that, oh, could be father's money or something like that. But nowadays, you never know, right? 20-year-old kids are already millionaires earning their millions and all that. Yeah. So,
it's true. My wife said one of her coworkers, his son was like 16 and was making a lot of money on TikTok, was already getting like over $1 million a year. I'm like, this is disgusting. I don't understand this. I'm too old now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much those guys are earning. Yeah, there's one number one TikTok influencer in China, right? She got slapped with I think like a $200 million income tax bill. So that was nuts. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
certainly with crypto, like JDG's saying, like it's certainly affected. There's probably a huge portion of customers. I see it on all of the YouTube channels of the dealers. They do pay attention to the crypto prices because a lot of the money is coming from people who've made money on crypto, and for some reason they've made money and willing to cash out. I don't know.
Oh shit! Everyone left. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, man, you left.
Holy fuck! Sorry, I had to take a call. Shit. What happened? Where's everyone? Oh, we got Al in the back. Al, welcome to the show.
Al.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry
about that.
Can't do the camera right now, but
Barbie Hard, welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, Burbs.
Hey, I was running around doing stuff around the house because I have obligations. Unlike all of you, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, man, I got no obligations. I just have to keep the home just a tad bit clean. Just trying my best. I'm trying my best.
By tad bit clean, by tad bit clean, you mean you have to throw away your own Starbucks cups after you've consumed everything?
He's looking for more. He's looking.
Throw this out. Oh wait, it's still here. Jesus Christ!
Oh, what did you?
Man, it's hard. It's hard. Where did the cars go? Did he say he's leaving? He needs to go. Oh, hey folks, good times tonight. See you tomorrow. Just gonna ask him about that thing. All right,
later, guys.
Hey, Cars, see you. Tomorrow. That's cool. Oh, and Rourke Malcolm upgraded the membership to executive story members. Wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Incredible. Membership helped me survive.
Hey, Tim. Actually, I'm sitting next to Cars right now, and in the chat, I said I'll be right over to get that Yamazaki 18.
Yeah.
So right now he's pouring it next to me.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That's a joke, Cars.
Hey, Tim, you got to let Aussie Pat know about your Las Vegas meetup.
We mentioned it to him
this year. Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
October 28th, 2022, Vegas.
I'll put it in my calendar right now.
Put it in the calendar. It's going to be incredible. Carson Chrono is going to be there. His last time we did this kind of meetup, he put on a show. It was amazing. And yeah, we wanna bring in as many people kind of who enjoy these shows to come together to chill and talk watches and just hang out and have incredible time together. Rourke Malcolm, $2. Keep up the good work, Tim. Thank you again, dude. Thank you so much for the membership, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. It's been tough, couple of days. Well, a week, and also, man, the neck. I just can't wait for the pillows. The pillows, I'm gonna sleep like a baby, like a baby. Bourbon Heart, what's going on? What's going on? Did the snow stop?
I'm loving my pillow, so I'm sleeping well at night on that Casper.
You even got the basic one, not even the professional
Don't even
one.
have the
It's
zipper.
like amazing.
No, but it's fine. My snow's mostly melted in Seattle, but I flew down to California for the weekend, so now I'm back.
Dude,
a super short trip for a Greek and Indian wedding, so it was quite the experience.
Oh, a Greek and Indian wedding?
Yeah,
who was getting married? Who's getting married?
My cousin's Greek, and she married an Indian fellow. So
cool. What watch did you wear? What watch did he get for getting married? See, that's the thing. When you get married, the men have to ask for a watch.
Yeah, I don't. They have this funny ceremony where so I think it's called a barat, where it's like the groom ends up like riding in like to where the wedding's going to be held, right? And they're on like this like decorated horse that's like just done up, and like people are like dressed up. So it's this big party that you're heading in there, and it's actually some of the bridesmaids are actually like at this gate, and they're like not letting him go in to marry her. So the bride's like she's inside, she's not a part of this. So they're sitting there saying like, how much are you gonna pay for like to be able to marry her? And so it's like this funny like this ceremonious negotiation that happens. So yeah, he didn't get a watch out of the deal. I don't think he had to pay a bit for the honor of marrying her, I guess. I wore the Tudor Royal though.
Oh, the Royal.
This is what I was wearing.
See here. Oh, very nice. It's actually a very dressy watch.
Yeah,
for
reasonably dressy.
That kind of occasion. Yeah.
But if I'm traveling, if I'm going to take a dress watch traveling, like I think you're crazy when you go traveling wearing like your Rolexes. Like I don't. That's kind of what like my Tudors are for.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. Explore 2 polar dial. That's what it's for.
Yeah,
40 mil.
That flies a little bit under the radar, right? But some of the ceramic pieces, like I worry that it draws a little bit of attention.
Flashy.
And then when you're traveling, it's like you're not out like with your boys, right? Like you're by yourself or just with your family, and you're in like unfamiliar places, staying at like hotels and that kind of thing.
This is the issue with the Panda and the Cermet, something like that. You know, an Air King, no one knows. You guys know, the panel, the chat knows, but under the radar. And the Tudor, the blue, beautiful dial though, that would but I don't think someone would go after you for that. You know what I mean? Plus, you're well trained, burning hard.
So basically, you're saying don't be like Tim, right? Yeah.
Yeah, don't go down Skid Road in LA with a deep Panda on by yourself and down the alleys. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
But part of it though is like having good situational awareness, right? And when you're in a new place and you're trying to like figure out like where you're going, it's like you're not as attentive to other things, like other like safety cues that you would hope to be picking up on, right? So if I'm just out like making sure my kids don't like wander off into the parking lot and get hit by a car, or just it's like herding cats. You're just distracted by a lot of things, and so
be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, so I usually put the Rolexes off in a safe, and then take the Diet Pepsi for the GMT travel watch, and then the Tudor Royal for like a dress watch.
I fully agree with you, but my last holiday I did do the Explorer 1. It's physically smaller.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I think that would be actually a good option too.
The lady size.
Well, it's just
I love it.
I would just worry like wearing like my sub or like I know you guys were talking about the Rolex, the GMT Master 2, right? Like a Jubilee. It's like it's so flashy that whenever I'm out traveling, like, and I see it on other people, like I notice it right away. Whereas the Explorer 1, Explorer 2, those ones can kind of fly under the radar, I think, a little bit easier.
Yeah. I had a business trip to Seattle a few months ago. I had the balls enough to be in downtown and wear my sub, but I'm allowed to carry in Seattle, so I don't worry as much.
Yeah.
And it was my home for years. I'm not a tourist in that location. I know what the streets are like there.
Yeah, and the areas to stay out of, and some of the bridges that you're not going to go walking under.
I'm not going to 3rd and Pike.
That's right. There you go.
That's all code to me.
It's just there's a lot of problems
there. So Aussie, look at this. Your parents-in-law bought your sister-in-law and her husband both Rolexes for their wedding. On your wedding, nothing.
Yeah.
So sad.
That being said, we got married a few years earlier, and I think they weren't as cash flush as by the time they got to their wedding. So,
what kind of Rolexes were they?
I think so this would have been early 2020, and they got I think a DJ36 black dial, pretty straightforward.
Very nice. Yeah,
and
clean.
And she got a lady DJ 28 millimeter with a lot of diamonds. Stuff you can buy in the case back then, basically.
So you got the
our mother-in-law is not in the game. She's not working a relationship.
Yeah. I would love a fucking Datejust. What do you guys think? What is a perfect a wedding watch? Perfect wedding watch. I think it has to be a Rolex Datejust, right? Because then it literally can last forever, unless you're planning to divorce in 2 years, as most marriages do fail after 2 years. Then
or 3.
Or 3, yeah. And which watch kind of lasts 2 years? What watch? Maybe you don't want to spend too much if you foresee this wedding is going to be a disaster. No way they're gonna make it past 2 years. Then you could be like, oh, you know what? Let's take horror is good enough.
So some people, and I think it's also some of this is cultural though, because there's some cultures that they seem to gift, like the son-in-law a watch, right? I've seen some Asian cultures routinely do that. For when I got married to my wife, she did the whole what is it, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue thing. And so it was there's things that's a watch might be something that's this is my mom's watch that she borrows for the day, or her ring was actually the diamond in it was actually hand me down from a grandmother. So it's sometimes it's you're doing something that's sentimental.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than what makes sense of what's the perfect wedding watch, right?
Yeah.
But a Datejust wouldn't be a bad option.
Yeah, a hand me down Patek Philippe Calatrava would hit the spot.
Yeah.
Rourke Malcolm, $2, Aussie Expat, that would piss me right off.
But look, maybe it's a gift. It sounds good getting free Rolexes, but if they get you something and you live near them still, you have to wear that watch only.
You're obligated. Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's why aren't you wearing it, right? That's why it's better be good. Because I don't know if you guys watched the review earlier today where we're looking at a collection of a gentleman, and he got Omega Planet Ocean chronograph as his it wasn't the wedding watch, but it was what did he say, honeymoon or something, when they were engagement watch. And it's a watch it's a product of its time. Let me bring it up here. Omega Planet Ocean chronograph. Oh, the thing is, it's he's got one of these. And man, this is a kind of watch you don't really want to be stuck with for sentimental reasons.
45 millimeter. You have to be a big dude for these Planet Oceans.
Yeah, and it used to be that big watches were popular, so it would not be a problem. But there's also, I'm really shitted off at Omega for putting a chronograph inside a Planet Ocean. Like, what? Like, just being a diver, it wasn't enough. Like, you had to stick a chronograph in there for who wants for this is so.
I do kind of appreciate them for the fact that they were able to make a chronograph with pushers that are completely sealed to be used underwater. Like, I do give them credit for that. They use the word Seamaster on way too many watches, though.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be a Seamaster Aquaterra. It doesn't need, they have like Seamasters that like starts getting kind of.
What's the rating on this watch? Because I mean, the Black Bay Chrono is my go-to if you're talking diver / chrono.
I think it's
at this point.
1,000. It's like a Planet Ocean is the equivalent of a sea dweller.
I think it's 600 meters or something like that.
Yeah, 600. So double
something like that.
Double the Seamaster.
But the Black Bay Chrono has and like Rolex Daytonas and things like that. Those have screw down pushers that aren't supposed to be used underwater.
Yeah.
Right. So when the case is sealed with everything screwed down, it's able to get wet.
Do the screws on the Daytona pushers actually add to the
water resistance?
I don't think
no.
It keeps it from being depressed. So when Tim unscrews his pushers and then drops it into a glass of ice
water mixed with ice, yeah. we might have a situation
when Alex doesn't screw down the pushers, and then
when Alex did not screw down my pushers, that was kind of a bit of an oopsie. But JDG says he likes this watch, but that's because you like it because it's oversized. It fits really well on your wrist. That's why you like it.
Yeah.
But I just like I don't like Seamasters with the chronograph inside them. I think like this was a kind of a lost opportunity for Omega. They could have made all Planet Oceans chronograph divers. Then it'll be like, okay, if the whole line is a chronograph diver, but you can't use it underwater, then what's the point? So complicated.
Alex
didn't do it.
I love Alex.
There's video evidence. Maybe it'll show up on the timwrite Clips channel soon.
I'm gonna have to do a bit of a Photoshop, a bit of a editing tricks, and I'm gonna put it out. Aussie Expert latest episode of Grand Tour CPT Slow and Hamster are back on Rolex. What does that mean?
Just
those guys?
For anyone who watches the Grand Tour, those guys, last few seasons they've been wearing Omega, and I was wondering, is that just product placement?
Yeah,
it's not product placement on Clarkson. He's like 25 feet tall, so the Planet Ocean's the only thing that works for him. Wow. But this season, all of a sudden, they're back to his black GMT and a sub, I think. So they're back to Rolex.
So there was a video where Clarkson, there was a discussion about like what watches, and he pronounced it Omega, but he's like, I wear Omega, and he kind of mentions like, people that wear Rolexes are douches, but if they were to pay me, then I would, basically screw Rolex or whatever.
Probably a back-end comment to his co-workers.
Looks like an alternate universe version of The Green Room.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, one where we had different upbringing, went to college and got a job. And let me see here. Dude! Holy fuck. That's...
let's go.
Mind-blowing.
Accurate.
Mind-blowing. I hope he's just as inventive as The Green Room is.
I hope Design Atelier ends up watching the rerun.
Ooh, you have to say
of this one, and then he ends up getting some.
Green Room says, "Ooh, Ooh.
Hachi,
What's the expert there to
listen to
say?
me.
Oh. Or you have to come up with your own shtick, man. You have to start developing a shtick.
Tim, the other day he came up with a few different ways. It's like how people say "dude" in California. You know, like "dude" or "dude." He said "ooh, ooh, ooh." So the interpretation is up to you. But there's a lot of meaning.
We need an ooh dictionary.
Exactly.
There's different oohs that mean different things.
Yes, it needs to, and I hear you guys. But the ooh has to be translated like Chinese. You know, Chinese has different intonations, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There needs to be an ooh dictionary now.
Ooh dictionary. We're gonna have a whole dictionary.
Exactly, and then
amazing.
a pronunciation guide too.
Wow. With
who will do it? Green Room, or will you do it?
Well, let's see it. If Alex says, Tim, I'm always watching you. The eyes.
The eyes.
The eyes emoji. By the way, guys, you liking that the eyes emoji? Cracks me up.
Yes.
The eyes means we're watching you. I have some people who are like watching. They're onto me. You know, they're out to they're out to do a wiki leaks on me. Tim, Daniel Craig Casino Royale Omega Planet Ocean is 45.5 millimeters. These things are big. Hamster equals Richard Hammond, and Captain Slow equals James May. I don't know what those words are.
They're hosts of the Grand Tour show.
Oh,
Grand
okay,
Tour.
okay. Which
They're
watches
car
they
guys.
were?
They're a couple car guys.
Yeah, Hamster drove an experimental electric car off the side of a road, and he had to be dragged out of it. And he left his Submariner in it to get burned up for many days in the electric battery fire. And they returned it to him, the smoldering wreck of a sub.
He was lucky to have survived that crash, man. That Rimac crash. It was
just
Rimac, crazy. Yeah. I thought he was a goner when I saw that.
Ooh, that's not good. Guys. I need to wrap it up. 3 hours. We're gonna do another 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Gonna wrap
So
it
I guess
up.
when I come on, Cars Leaves. What's up with that? I had you guys in my ear as I was running around taking out the trash and cleaning up.
You know why? You know why he left? I'll show you right now because I got a super chat here. Rourke Malcolm saying a Birkin is key to any woman's heart. And Cars, he's kind of secretly working on helping me get a Birkin at retail.
Ooh. Well, in that case,
so I wanted some more details on the Birkin. I left for 2 minutes. Come back. He saw the super chat. And he's like, "I'm out of here. I'm not answering this one. I just want to be in the
game
hot
is
seat."
hard. What kind of promise is that? Like, I'm just gonna get you a Daytona and AD.
Oh, it wasn't March. It wasn't like a promise. He just at one point he said, like, oh, he has the hookup. I'm like, I need a Birkin. Can you help me out? So he's like, I don't know. I'll see. And we'll see.
I told my roommate it's not happening.
It's hard, man. This Birkin,
LV's good enough.
I wouldn't be able to get one by myself, but like, I figure, and I'm not gonna say no. He's not gonna do it for anyone else. Like, getting one extra is hard enough. So I was like, dude, that would be a kind of a Daytona miracle, because actually, the problem also, his roommate already has a very similar one. So when he was there, he asked them about it, and they started telling him like, why do you need the second one that's very similar to the first one? And he had to make up all kind of excuses about it.
You're going to cause this guy to get a divorce, my friend. Roommate will become ex-roommate.
It's hard, guys. The YouTube shtick, it's not easy, but I gotta tell you, I think I figured out a way to just take it easier on myself because I cannot solve other people's problems. We're just gonna enjoy the show, have fun, right? Bourbon Heart, expat. Thank you for joining. By the way, are you coming on regularly?
I can.
All right.
Oh, cool.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Tim's people will send over the contract to have you sign it shortly.
Yep. We're gonna have the exclusive rights.
Yeah.
To
your
Aussie
likeness.
expat, and yeah. By the way, I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have Green Room contact you and teach you how to be the White Room. We'll do a kind of a angle change,
alternate universe. Yeah.
Yeah, alternate universe, and yeah, check it out. All right, so we're gonna work on that. All right. Oh, Yachtmaster 37 rose gold is probably less common than the Birkin. My roommate, she's got the Yachtmaster 37 rhodium, so like a steel rhodium. That's hers. She likes it. It's pretty cool, guys. Thank you for joining me for this late night live stream to talk a little bit about watches. This was a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Rourke Malcolm for becoming a member. It's like executive levels, some really high level. Thank you so much, executive story editor. Thank you so much, guys.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, all right.
I had to
Amateur hour.
Just ending the show, so wave goodbye to everyone.
See you guys.
We'll see you guys,
Okay, everybody.
tomorrow. The show continues.